Hey guys, my name is Junior and I'm from Brazil. I'm just recording this audio to know what you guys think about my accent.
That's for you, Greg.
Actually, not only about mine, but the Brazilian accent in general. I've been studying English for, again, for 7 or 8 years, I'm not sure.
7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years.
And one of them,
Wait, are you doing Brazil for acting kids for?
No, I was just pitching we do a Brazilian character since since a quarter of our audience is Brazilian.
Well, then why not make it
Vladimir.
Who's Vladimir Vladimir?
No. You mean Vermin Lerman.
Oh, this was your car thing.
He said we were doing the ABC game, and he said V Vermin, and then I said W Warman. And they're like, Do you say hold on?
Okay.
Cheers and
Cheers.
welcome to Alchemy Hour.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. We came
Eyes,
we came pre-drink today. Ice.
I got everyone's eyes.
We have to get quick because we only have 60 minutes, and unless someone interrupts me and tells me otherwise, we really
Greg,
need
I'm
to
so
go-
sorry. Something just came in.
What do you mean?
I really hope we wouldn't interrupt them and see what happened.
But it just came in, this email.
Yeah.
It says we
No, what did
have
it
to
say?
extend by 2 hours.
Wait, that's impossible.
We have to do 3 hours of alchemy.
What?
It says so on that email right there.
I
I'm reading
Can't-
it currently.
handle this kind of information.
I could read you the episode.
Yeah, we can tell you.
So
Yeah,
first,
we can.
Delete that. Delete that. Delete it. Delete
He
that.
accidentally emailed me the episode for tonight.
Delete the
Gregory,
episode.
It's only-
I'm not surprised.
Listen, in
I'm not
Greg's
surprised.
defense, he's an idiot.
That's correct.
Delete it. Delete it. Delete. I just sent Jason something about his like Bard stuff, and so then I must have just emailed. I don't know. I must have hit to
Also,
Jason.
somehow Greg will butt dial me, and like also butt dial in the group Instagram,
Yes.
which
that happens a lot.
takes many steps.
Yeah, that makes me laugh.
His ass is super dexterous.
I'll tell you what it really
I
is.
guess it is.
It's
It's
that-
not some high dexterity.
It's that my phone, and this took me a while to figure out. My phone, the little thing here, is always on this button, and this does all sorts of wild triggers
Oh, and it-
without
and
me
it-
knowing. So I constantly am getting pictures of nothing, and like my screen and screenshots. Like I'll look through my photos, and it will be 2 real photos and 14 screenshots.
Greg, do you know there's
And sometimes it's calling 911.
Greg,
I mean, it asks you before, but it's like you
Why
activated
would
the
you have
emergency.
Greg, did you know there's a
Apple
there's a
Watch.
fix for that?
Get a
You can
watch,
just
too.
get a new case.
Yeah, just
This-
get a new case. They make
There's-
so
I
many
won't-
that are
there's- I
wallets
won't.
as well.
I won't give that up. They made a mistake, but I've stuck with this case
You-
my whole phone life.
Get
It's
a watch.
magnetic.
The whole phone life?
I've magnetic. This is the first time.
The
they've
whole
made
phone
this.
life?
The whole
phone
one?
life?
I've had my book longer than I've
whole
known
time?
some of you.
A book of Greg.
Speaking of
Can
walk
I just
of
say,
shame,
by the way, we
oh,
crap.
it's the walk of shame.
I'm sorry.
Okay, what were
I
we
was going to
saying?
say, so a handful of us had a very lovely weekend. It wasn't an Alchemy Hour excursion. It was It was Greg's husband's birthday. However,
It was
I do
all
want to
right.
say to the group and to any and all listening, this person right here introduced us to perhaps one of what is now one of my favorite movies of all time.
I'm so glad you guys liked it.
I
Of
will please do
course.
the honors if you may, if you want.
It's this movie that came out in like 2012 or something. Like totally flew under the radar. It stars Amy Poehler and Paul Rudd, and it's a David Wan movie. So if you know who that is, Wet Hot American Summer, it's that humor, and it's called They Came Together, and it's basically making fun of all rom-coms, and it does not let up.
It does not let up.
You are laughing
does not let
from
up.
the first second to the last second of the movie.
It's-
It is so fucking
It
funny.
is very well made.
And for our group, it's so Rockwell that it kind of like.
Yeah,
just
it's
makes,
very
I'm
our
just like,
humor.
I'm like, oh, this is what
Well,
we
it's
used
also
to.
so Alchemy Hour.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Like,
like, this is what we all
But
used
if we
to
were
do.
at the Rockwell, that would easily be a parody movie that we just do on stage.
It's already
God.
a
Yeah,
that's
we just
why
add
it's great.
music to it, and that's it. We would just do the actual script. But anyway, if you guys enjoy our stupid dumb jokes, I think you guys would like that movie.
Yes, we all went to Joshua Tree
I didn't,
and we
I wasn't
left
there.
Emerson on purpose. We even talked about it at length, and we had a vote, and it was unanimous.
Was not.
Yeah.
There was no vote.
There was
Well,
no
it wasn't
vote.
unanimous, but you were not
Invited.
voted in.
Right.
It was
Yes, yes.
It's nothing personal.
Oh, yeah,
it's
no.
just
We-
that we don't like you.
no, it wasn't unanimous. It was just that everyone who wasn't you voted
Yeah.
not for you.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a majority.
It was a majority vote.
This is
of
hurting
why-
my heart. Can
Oh.
we-
I
know.
I don't like this
mean.
joke.
Sorry, wait, no,
I was
Greg,
gonna-
everyone voted, and it was just you that they didn't vote for. Does that feel better?
Yeah. Yeah.
What I will say is, as a transition, someone else who was not there because they don't exist in real life was Anara, and Anara would have loved this trip because we got to see a meteor shower.
It did feel
I
very
did not
Anara.
get to see
It
the
was
meteor shower.
so
You weren't there?
incredible.
I wasn't there.
Oh, Everson didn't make it. I thought he was going to be there. It's a 6-person maximum. My husband put it together. And
it's fine.
look, his partner
people
couldn't
went
come,
to
and
your
her partner
wedding, and other
couldn't
people
come,
did
and
not
his
go to
partner
your
I was
couldn't
not
come.
invited.
So
That's true. They
I
weren't
think
invited to
we're
my wedding.
fine.
We're all good.
That's true. It's
No
fine.
partners were able to come. It was
Little baby.
I mean, yeah, actually, no partners came.
No, it's fine.
That's true.
Yeah.
we love you. We'll make sure
Anyway.
you get to go.
fine.
next time.
We had a great time in Joshua Tree. It was beautiful. The
I-
sunsets are gorgeous.
Yep. I highly recommend.
I wasn't there.
I highly recommend doing whatever your imbibing of choice is. We had our own. It's something that you may be
Things?
familiar with if you've played Super Mario, and or Red Alice in Wonderland, and this one put on the cinematic chill out playlist
Uh-huh.
on Spotify, and we stared up at the sky for no less
Hours.
than 4 hours.
Probably more.
Well, I remember we
Probably
were there
more.
like 8 to midnight one of those nights.
But that's what you do in Joshua
I
Tree.
loved
You just
it.
stare at that fucking sky.
It
It's
was
unbelievable.
There were so many shooting stars, and
So
they looked
many.
cartoonish in their glory.
It
They
was
really did.
crazy. It looked fake.
Yeah, it looked
So
fake.
much of it looked fake. Even during the day, we would look out at the mountains, and I'm like, that's a backdrop. We're on a set. That's not real.
I
It's
hate this
painted."
conversation.
Oh, okay.
Did you look beautiful on your wedding day?
It was a boring-
I didn't know you guys then.
That's true. You guys know each other.
You knew me,
You knew me.
I invited you,
and I did go.
and you.
You didn't invite me, and you knew me.
I was gonna say we did know. We've known each other for
That's
years.
have we?
Wow.
Through the Rockwell? What are you talking about? We knew each
The
other before you
fist
came
cometh
here.
and the fist
true.
cometh back.
I told you this weekend I don't like the fisting.
We had a long discussion about it, and we all decided that it really
Actually,
matches your
we
personality.
did talk about fisting before the stream started.
About fisting?
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about fisting just
By
before
we, I
went
meant
live.
the
Oh,
gross
yes.
boys were.
Today,
Oh.
gross boys. What we weren't. We can talk about things without like you know what. And I'm not gonna.
It was clinical.
And I'm not gonna say that we were for or against because we don't kink shame here at Alchemy Hour.
Yeah, round of applause.
Okay,
Well, I don't
we
know
are
about you,
okay. We are very
but,
selective about the kinks that we shame.
But
here.
my kink is kink shaming, so stop kink shaming me.
Good
Oh, yeah,
answer. Good
Good
answer.
Good bit. Good bit. Good bit. Okay, Emerson, what did you do this week?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
No.
Are you watching any TV shows?
I'm rewatching Parks and Rec.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a
Where?
classic
I've been trying to find it.
Peacock.
Fuck, I don't get that one.
we got Peacock to watch RuPaul, I think. No,
No.
oh no, to watch SNL.
Not the
S.
We decided we missed SNL, but I have to tell you, we're catching up on SNL, and it's pretty weird to watch like year-old. Like we're watching them from the past to get going, and they're like, so Trump's in the news again. They're like, Rudy Giuliani gave a press conference in front of a
Oh, you're
trash.
watching, like,
sta-
old
I'm
ones.
like, this is surreal.
Oh wow.
Um,
South Park is that way too. If you rewatch South Park,
because it's
you'll be
so
like, what?
now.
Yeah,
that
because
it's
you're like,
then.
what joke was this?
Yes, I remember watching some of the earlier seasons and being like, you would have to have a history major if you were showing this to a 17-year-old
Yeah.
to explain why these episodes are doing what they're doing. Like,
Yeah.
people would just be like, it's random. And you're like, it's not random. They were making fun of this celebrity who did this at this thing. And then they are also making fun of that
Like,
event,
no, once
which
upon a time,
happened
Britney
here.
Spears was hounded by the paparazzi, so she
Yeah.
shaved her head. And this whole episode is about that. Only Britney Spears in this episode has no head. She's just a tongue on a stick.
Every episode is about something, especially
Yeah,
now.
it's so good.
Okay, I think we should go to our announcements
Yeah.
and get going.
I would just love to give a lovely shout out to Amelia, David Goldstein, Elder Ender, Gabe Turner, It's Kim, Jacob, Kotabuki, Lauren, Vane Whisper, and Windows Fields. Thanks to you guys and everybody else who subscribed to our Patreon. It's because of you guys that we are now fully AI free. We have employed
Cheers.
not one, but we're about to employ 2 artists.
That's right. We have
our
our Dead by
campaigns.
Daylight
Two
campaign.
artists.
Yes. And it is because of you guys and your support that we are able to do this and so much more. And we have a whole lot more that we're rolling out for you guys this fall. And it just means the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Coming up, schedule. Girls and Games, mark your calendars, will be Wednesday, August 28th with Greg and Bianca.
Woo!
G&B, the old crew getting back together.
So if you want to tune into that, jump onto our Patreon, grab the tier that's appropriate for your financial situation, and come join us on that final Wednesday of the month. Starting in September, we will be doing a Dead by Daylight campaign, a homebrewed campaign, a continuation of a homebrew, but not the plot,
I can't wait.
of what Greg invented last year. And it's very, very cool.
I'm so excited for DVD. We have a new artist who if you watched the show, you have seen him before, Michael Thomas Grant. He's been on here as a guest. You may know that Michael Thomas Grant, MTG, I'm just going to call him
MTG.
I just call him Michael.
We call him
Michael.
way
He
too
has
many Michaels.
names. He has many names.
So
He
we'll
has
call him
many
MTG, Magic the Gathering, Marjorie Taylor
TMJ.
Greene, Musical
TMJ.
Theater Guild.
Gary Thomas.
And he is not only a great actor and singer, he is also a very, very talented artist. So he's coming on to draw our baddies, which I'm so excited to throw at you again because last time I think out of the 12 NPC/player characters, I think only 4 survived.
Oh, really?
That's why
that
I was like, we
low?
shouldn't draw our characters because they're gonna die. So
Oh,
easily.
we're not going to draw our characters.
Yeah.
He's drawing the bad guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Good.
Yeah. I think only 4 or 5 of us died, but then a few NPCs died as well. So at the end of it, we only had 3 or 4 walk out and survive. This time around, I want 0 to walk out and survive, and I think
You
all
want
of you
bloodbath.
agree.
You always want that to happen in any game you're DMing.
Murder your friends. Okay, on that, we're going to go to our kick-ass theme song, and we'll see you on the other side.
Born from the stories whispered in dead of night. They burn our pages, but we're damned to survive. We flirt with dying, cause the fear tastes like wine. Heathens creep like demons in the moonlight. They hate our morals, we don't play by their rules. We live by a loaded die in this sick game. We're your favorite misfits and we're coming for the glory. Love to hate us cause it's scary that these rejects could be legendary. Come and have a taste, a tiny bite could poison your fate. You should know the brave, they don't fear the grave. We are the natural ones. The freaks are coming for ya. We've come to play. We are the natural ones. Be careful what you wish for. In the devil's game, we are the natural ones.
Previously on. After a grand breakfast.
Breakfast.
Let's take that
That's the end of the
Back to
episode.
End of
Bye.
episode.
Again.
Thank you. End of episode. We'll see you guys later.
Are we all set? Sound speed?
Rolling.
Go. Previously on. After a grand breakfast and a reunion. And a reunion with Leaf, the group heads out to explore a new mysterious continent. But before you leave, Tula arrives and insists on joining. Sprout's somewhat estranged daughter, Tula, has unexpectedly joined the gang, intent on learning more about Priom and her father, and of course, pissing off her mother. Knowing that they're heading to a dangerous place, Sprout and the others decide it's best if Tula stays home. Vic offers an alternate point of view. Perhaps the safest place for a rebellious teenager is where you can keep an eye on her. But he is outnumbered. With a ring of the doorbell, you are all sent to the mysterious, seemingly abandoned continent where your allies have briefly been once before. What you know, there is a piece of the Everfall journal here that you are hunting for. most likely in a giant hive that hangs above an underground city. There's a large population of birds here, but no signs of animal life in the forest. Speaking to the birds revealed there's a city to the north along the river, and they gave you some advice. Stay off the ground and be careful at night. Although the Raven Squad knows their
We're still trying it out.
Knows that their destination will lead them ultimately down below the ground, they decide it's better to gather information first and create a raft to go down the river. Unfortunately, they soon learn that the river is still teeming with life. As you were attacked by a group of voracious and starving creatures, you guys summon some fish.
What were they called? Kobolds? No, those weren't kobolds. What were they?
They were...
They were like Cthulhu
Aboleth.
minions. Aboleths.
Aboleth, but they were minor aboleths.
You
Because
sound like you
aboleth
have
is
a
a
lisp
giant
when you say
thing.
that.
But it was so
It's
It's
great.
TH at the end.
But when he says it, it sounds like a lisp for
It-
some
it-
reason.
look, from-
The way that
There it
you guys clevered out of that,
That
I
was,
was so
very
impressed.
that was very smart. I will say I was very impressed by
Yeah.
that too.
I was more impressed.
Jason did the conversation, which I thought was worthless. I'm like, you want to
And
waste your
then
turn, go
look
for
at
it.
that from the
And I'm like,
conversation.
you find out that they're hungry, and then you guys figured out to do something with that. I would have awarded inspiration, but I'm a cold-hearted bitch.
What a fucking
Okay.
some bullshit.
After a few hours, you guys reached a gnomish fishing village that has been completely abandoned for a long time. Or has it? Oliver spies signs of life, and the group investigates. Proceeding with caution is a good call, as multiple traps have been laid down this path. You disarm one, and a voice reaches out and speaks to you. Someone is watching you. Are you real? Are you with the burrowed? You can't trick me. To prove you are real, you sang a song. This convinced your mystery guests that you were not burrowed, and they escorted you through a series of hidden and trapped alleyways, turning off all the traps for you. At the end of the path, you met Hatch Hallow, a haggardly elder gnome in camouflage cloaks. Hatch greeted you aggressively, holding a strange cube to all of you, asking if you were burrowed. Whatever test this was, you seem to have passed it. Hatch has lived here alone for the past 80 years and has an imaginary friend named Biggles, who she speaks to frequently. Talk of portals and an outside world astounded Hatch, but when you offered her a way out, she declined. You asked about this land, and she told you the history of Ashhearth, which is the name of the continent you are on.
Long day in a shower.
A long time ago, the gnomes here worshipped a god named Malar, god of the hunt. Malar demanded sacrifice, and as the generations passed, the gnomes eventually revolted. Malar, in retribution, released a plague upon the wildlife, killing all forest animals. Society learned to live off the trees and the fruits and survived and flourished until 100 years ago. Some believe it was the return of Malar, others believe it was a different form of dark magic, but the burrowed came from underneath the ground. They look like gnomes, they act like gnomes, they have dark eyes that are gray and sunken in, and they have thickened skin. Once bitten by one, infection takes hold of the victim, and you join the ranks of the burrowed.
Yeah, remember? It was like zombies.
Oh, I forgot about the spread of it.
The gnomes of Ashhearth fought back over the course of a year. 90% of the population here died, and over the course of a decade, all but a few hundred were dead. Now, as far as Hatch knows, she is the last survivor. She will not leave because her two sons were taken by the burrowed almost 80 years ago, and she still believes that they can be saved.
That's so shame.
Can I ask you a question about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so the disease thing affected people and all agriculture.
So basically, all of the wildlife died 1,000 years ago, right? So
Because of the disease.
because of Malar, this god of the hunt cursed the
okay,
people,
okay.
and his curse, because he's kind of the god of the forest and the animals,
Mm-hmm.
his curse was to kill all the animals. So only the birds are alive. So they have no meat here.
Okay.
No problem. They did
But what-
fine.
But plants.
They did fine with plants, but now there's been no one tending to them for 100
Right, because
years.
they're
So
all-
most of the crops are dead.
Okay.
You started here in a farm that was completely dead, you know?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what has been the fate of this land, is that the forest has been taken over by wilderness that is non-fruit giving and helpful. There's
But the things that I planted, remember in her thing?
Yeah,
That'll be
you cast a
hopefully
spell.
will grow.
It should work
it's
just
not
fine.
like it's the soil that's.
Oh,
not
right. You
working.
gave her like food vines or something.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that was good.
not food vines, but like growth
Yeah.
to grow whatever.
We ended the episode with her about to tell you what she knows about the burrowed.
This is like that thing where I think it was like the 30s or 40s or whatever when like everyone decided to just plant male trees because all the female trees had fruit and they were like, we don't want people getting food for free.
Oh.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah.
No.
I thought
That's-
you meant male, like you put it in the.
That's actually
That
urban
is...
No, at male. Yeah.
That is awesome. I mean, that's just
terrible.
such a shitty example of capitalism.
It's how urban planning is still planned today.
Yeah. And it's also why all the allergies are so crazy because it's only male trees that are growing.
And example in Michigan, like people had their own like little personal farms for food at their houses, and if they were too big, the government came in. Just
And
a couple
fined
years
them?
ago, no, not fine. They took it all. They like mowed down the veggies and like took all the animals.
I think they did this in Ireland too, or in,
That is some
with the
bullshit.
potatoes,
I
they like started destroying
The
all
potato famine was
Yeah.
not real.
It-
It was an
Yeah,
it
people.
was-
It was created, right?
Yeah, people often mistake the potato famine for a famine, but it was really just the British.
the British were taking.
The British
all of
are the
Irish's
famine.
food.
That's right.
This is like that fake egg crisis. Remember when the price of eggs skyrocketed?
Yeah.
And it was because like whatever Trump administration thing, this is not important.
Okay,
Anyway.
you're right.
Eggs.
Okay.
Let's get back to it. Gather around, children,
Okay.
Oh God.
as I tell you of the burrowed. Let's get some music going.
That's infuriating. I hate people.
They were once like us, like you and me, pointing to Sprout, gnomes. For most, that will never change. Their eyes are sunken and gray, their skin is thick. I believe that they share a single mind. So if one finds you, they all know where you are. But there's a delay. If you kill them quickly, if you kill them quick enough, they will not be able to inform the rest of the swarm. You should know when you take their lives that they are alive. They are not dead. They are not undead. They're not cursed. I've tried. They are still gnomes. And I've seen proof that they hold bits of their former selves. I hear them talking. Whispers in the night. They speak to each other. They don't want us to know. They don't want us to know. But I think that they have feelings and thoughts and language, yes. They're strong, and they're difficult to hurt. They are resistant to all forms of magic. It can hurt them, but don't expect it to pack a punch. Their skin is thick like armor, but a good weapon can still cleave them. If they get close to you,
I look at all of our like sorcerers.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
my liar.
yeah, she does too. And she looks around and she goes, "Oh."
I've got a handy mace.
Right up front.
I believe there's something inside them, controlling them, living inside them. When you get close, be careful. They have these tentacles in their mouths or tongues or something that will come out, and then they will kiss you. And a few days later, you will become one of them. After they've infected you, you have maybe 48 hours before you will turn. But listen, most stay in this form forever. But some, and I don't know what triggers it, but for some, they will change into something completely different. They walk on all fours, slender legs like they're walking on stilts. These ones are extremely dangerous. We've only ever killed 2 of them. Rumors persist that there were others that were even stronger than these. Of course, they do have a weakness, sunlight. Sunlight. That's why they refuse to come out in the day. That's why they live underneath the ground. If you get them with sunlight, they'll be weak against anything you throw at them. Do you have any other questions?
Yes, I have a question, Hatch. When this started, when this first began, did anybody with the knowledge of medicine or herbs or anything like that, try to come up with some sort of antidote to
Of
the
course.
disease.
We have clerics, we had healers. Gnomes are very well attuned with the ways of nature. And we tried everything. We tried breaking curses and exorcism, and we tried medicine, of course. We tried everything. Nothing seems to take. It's as if whatever has a hold of them has taken root and will not release.
Wait, does she know about Malar?
She does.
Okay.
And, sorry, can you remind me why this Malar guy got so angry?
Malar was an old god, and he believed in the old ways. He allowed us to flourish, but it came at a cost. Malar demanded retribution and sacrifice, particularly from children and
Okay.
newborns at that.
Oh, that's terrible.
It was, and as the generations went by, they declared that it was wrong, and the people turned against Malar. Malar fought back by cursing the land. But it is said that Malar was eventually defeated. Some
By
believe he.
Who?
Well,
Or what?
there is another god in our history named Sin.
Named what?
Sin.
Sin?
Synn.
Synn.
Sin was the god of the root. They say that Sin took pity upon the gnomes after Malar cursed us and gave us the ability to live in the forest with the sunlight and the water as plants do. But they say Sin led a great battle and defeated Malar with the help of the gnomes. But then several hundred years ago, the stories of Sin disappear from our history. It's as if she just vanished.
Huh. Interesting. And what does anyone know where she was before she vanished? Like, did she have a temple somewhere, or?
There was a great city, and there still is, of course, or what's left of it, down the river, and you could continue. The largest of our cities is about a day's travel down the river, and this is where she had her empire. But as the gnomes turned from the ways of the old and began to create our own homes and our own societies, we became self-sufficient, and perhaps we lost track of the gods that once favored us.
Now, how do you know that those who have been turned retain some of themselves? Have you been able to talk to them?
No, but
She did say that she's heard them at night talking to each other normally.
I've been able to spy on some of them. Not easy to do, very dangerous. But when they don't know they're being watched, they behave very gnomish.
Almost as if they're themselves until whatever entity is controlling them as the hive mind needs them to be their soldiers.
I think that might be true.
Interesting.
And now I must say that my 2 sons are amongst them. And I believe they can be saved. And perhaps you do too. Perhaps you do too. Perhaps we could end this together.
Yeah.
I think we'd want to help you.
Love to help.
It's not possible. Let me show you around. She takes her time showing you the space that she lives in. She has a very, hold-off home. The windows are boarded over. She has little hatches that she can look out. She has a cute little garden that she keeps. It's very meager, but that magic that you cast is going to take here as well. And this garden is going to be extremely superfluous very soon. So, Oliver, I think you're really happy. And she's really proud of her garden.
Oh, good.
She can talk. Once she gets going, she can talk for an hour without taking a breath. She hasn't been able to talk to anyone for a long time,
So it isn't as if the earth itself senses life and growth and kills it. just once upon a time. You know what? I'll ask her. Hatch, seeing this
Beet juice.
beet juice. Everyone remember that you drank it tomorrow. Don't get scared.
Good advice.
Yes. So your garden is clearly evidence that the land itself is not toxic.
Oh, no. The land is quite fertile. Without anyone to tend to it, it has fallen into the jungle. And of course, it's too dangerous to leave the town. You can't be out there at night. They'll find you. They're looking for me. They've been looking for me for a long time.
Hatch, if we were to try and get sunlight down that into their burrows, is there any way to do it from up above? Drill a hole, make a space?
Well, let me make you some food and we can discuss. I have these veggies. And
She doesn't have many, but she is quite generous with what she picks off. And she takes you back to her place. And she sits you down at the table. And she cooks with a meager pot, and she just boils these veggies, and they're pretty gross, unless you're probably okay with them. Oliver, you're probably okay with it. To everyone else, it's probably pretty gross, but she seems really excited to serve you. You keep asking me about me, but please tell me a little about yourselves. Where do you come from? A world beyond Ashhearth. I never thought I'd come today. They used to speak of ways to get beyond the mist, of course, but did you find a way through the mist?
Yes.
It's a portal.
A what?
A portal.
A portal.
A portal.
A portal.
Yeah, portal.
What's a po-o?
So there
A portal
are...
is
Ah,
a
portal.
doorway.
Yeah, like teleportation magic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
But through the mist.
Correct.
Yes.
Incredible.
And you're all from the same place.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Kind of.
Not even a little bit.
I mean, now we have a headquarters, so we sort of are,
mean,
but not
It's
originally.
It's kind of an interesting question.
Are you saying you all come from different continents?
We come from different homes, yes.
Oh my goodness. Is everyone where you come from like you?
Well, there
ow-
are
an
more
owlin.
owlins, but there are also dentrians, which are these gorgeous giant tree humanoids.
Oh my, how large.
Oh, taller than your tallest buildings here.
And you must live underneath the ground in a troll swamp, bashing people and bashing the people who come by in their carts with hams and with a tree.
In fact, I'm a musician.
Oh, are you really? Would you play something for me?
If that would be all right, but I don't want to
Please.
alert the burrowed.
Oh, it's daytime.
I'd like to sneak away and use a teleport if I can.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
A minute later,
Bloop.
And I just want to duck. I just want to duck my head in, and ask Helga if I can just get a handful of spices, like herbs and stuff.
as she does. Well, just the pretty lady I was hoping to see. I have a new surprise for you, and I wasn't going to reveal it until y'all got home, but since you're here, Linda, why not? I present the Tuleport Plus.
3,000.
The Tulip.
The Tuleport.
Go
plus
ahead, take
3,000.
it.
What? Well, thank you. I have to be kind of quick, and I want to be quick.
Okay, well, no, you're going to be quick, but let me show you a quick sign of what I think these can do. All right. Because as you can see, people have
38
enjoyed
minutes
Tuleport.
later.
So what I'm saying is you can plant this Tuleport and then use another Tuleport to go to that Tuleport instead of just doing them home here.
Hopscotching between Tuleports.
Pretty
That is
exciting.
a wonderful invention. Thank you so much. Is Helga ready with those herbs and spices yet?
Helga, did she
13 herbs
did
and
she
spices.
ask for some spices?
Yeah, here you go. Take this, Linda.
Thank you, Helga.
Sure.
I loved your milk pork chops earlier. That was fantastic.
Oh, thank you. It's the sage that makes it.
Okay, and then I come back to the circle.
Poof.
But I want to keep the spices. I want to like surprise her with like a gift when we leave.
And you.
Yeah.
You must be a minotaur.
No.
But we have stories of the minotaur, and everyone thought it was silly. But here you are, and you have a bullhead. Is that not a minotaur?
No, it's more bovine, I think, in nature. Not
So you're
so
a
much
cowboy.
taur.
You're a cowman.
Yeah, a little bit, but
My
there's
word.
not a lot of man in there. It's mostly just cow folk.
All right, all right.
Male, cow male.
And is
perhaps?
everyone where you are as tall as you?
No, I'm strapping.
Oh,
Yeah.
you must hit your head a lot.
Yeah, I do. I do.
And you,
Yes.
where do you come from?
I am Dendron. I baby Dendron. I protect friends.
Have you heard the earth speak to you?
Maybe.
You should be careful. The roots here have a way of turning on you.
I only turn on bad.
I hope he's right.
Are you friend?
Well,
Yes, she's a friend.
I haven't
They're a
called.
friend.
I believe.
I haven't called anyone friend in a long, long time.
You want to be my friend?
Hatch.
Yes, I'd like that very much.
Cool.
I would just like to say thank you for telling us all of this and helping us. We've come a long way, and we want to do our best to help. And these are for you. And then I hand her like all the spices that Helga gave me for your cooking and for your vegetables.
What are these?
Where we come from, you can add these to dishes, and they make them taste very different. And
They taste delicious.
It's a bit spicy for me.
Do you think I'm not a good cook?
Oh no, I think you could elevate what you're already doing so well.
Well, what do you think of that, Biggles? I could elevate my cooking.
Deception check.
I'm happy to do that.
Oh my god. It's gonna be mean if you get it wrong. I feel
It'll be
bad.
fine. I think it'll be fine. That is a 26.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
very earnest. Very believable.
Well, and look, TBH, like I do mean it. Like for what she had to work with, it wasn't like, you know, could have been worse.
Could have been.
Well, I don't know what to say. No one's given me a gift in a long time.
It's a small token, and hopefully the beginning of something more if we can figure out how to help you here.
She takes a moment to stare at it, and then above Hatch, a small glowing orb that's fastened to the wall like a light bulb illuminates. Hatch immediately jolts up as her chest sinks into her stomach. She runs to a nearby window. The windows are blocked out, but she has these little sections she can peer out, and she does start swearing in Gnomish. Hatch runs around, crying out, "Where is the fucking thing?" until she finds an orb that she used earlier to speak to you. "All alarms on! All traps armed! Go now!" Boom. The orb zooms out of the house. It's night. Sun is down. Shit! We left the alarms untrapped. Outside, you hear a noise. Several cans and bells ringing. Hatch gasps.
Did you hear that, Bickles?
Scary.
I get some
Get some scary
dread
zombie
music
up
going.
here, yeah.
Should we go investigate?
Yeah.
Well, you're probably the one who's most equipped to do so, but
Well, maybe I can fly up stealthily and just get a look out and see how many of them are here.
yes, they might think you're just
A
another-
bird
yeah,
in
from
the
forest.
air.
Be careful.
I'll be careful.
Know that we're here. If they know
I'll
that
be
we're here.
stealthy.
Hold on.
She goes to and starts like rummaging around things. And then she comes back with this bowl of muck. And she starts
Noise.
smearing it on you.
Oh,
It's made from the roots of the trees.
Oh.
I think it makes it harder for them to to see you.
Excellent.
She puts this on you, and you have advantage on stealth checks with this on. When dealing with the burrowed.
But it's really
With
stinky.
the burrow. Yeah, this one. I thought it was gonna be like their shit or something. Like truly.
I mean,
Because you know when they
Oliver
put
has
like
sex with
zo-
Jerome
zombie,
Rousseau.
when they put like zombie blood on, you know, in those shows and stuff.
Guts on yourself.
Blech. Okay.
Tree guts.
Thank you, Hatch. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, everyone.
Don't
Sorry,
say
I'm
that.
I'll be right back, everyone.
Don't
It's a
say
little bit
that in a
more
horror movie.
nasally.
Good luck, Oliver.
We're certain
I'll
to
just
see
be
you
within
again immediately.
telepathic range.
Yes, with the mind link.
Yes.
I'm trying to decide. Well, while I'm flying, I can cast a spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I might I was like, should I do pass without a trace? But I'll decide later. Okay, so I spring up.
You go outside, and you
Can
are.
I be like kind of high?
Yeah.
Because I'm just trying to get a lay of the.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you go up pretty high. She is in kind of a nestled like areas that you guys kind of had to go through some. Oh, so she's underground, right? She's in the sewers. So
Oh.
you're going, but you're going to check above outside, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So yeah. So I would say the stealth is getting from out of the sewers up to above.
Okay.
So give me a roll for that, and you have advantage.
Oh no. I got an 8 and an 8.
Whoa.
Okay.
What are the
You, as you're getting out of, the
Don't I have inspiration from Win? He gave me inspiration last week.
last week,
Yeah. Remember when I was rolling bad and Win gave me inspiration?
can you use inspiration on advantage? Yeah, I think you can.
Can I?
If you
feels
want to.
cheating. Can I just do it?
If you want to. You want to spend your inspiration?
Well, I don't want to get caught. I got an 11. That's a little bit better.
You are getting out and you fly up, but as you do, you hit a few cans and they clumple around and you bite, zoom up in the air and hope that no one saw you.
Oh no.
And you don't see anyone there.
Oh, okay.
You see signs of she has traps kind of like dangly like crystals and things that make noise, and you can see that some of them are still just like a little moving.
But I don't see
Like they were
anybody?
recently disturbed, but you don't see anything.
Can I do... So when I'm flying, I can't see anything. Can't see anybody. Once I'm up.
So once you go up, you don't see anyone in the near vicinity. It's a pretty large city.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have to go flying around if you really want to take
I
a
was
big
gonna do
check.
like locate objects and say like a gnome's hat. You know what I mean? Something that someone would be wearing.
You can just say a general object. I don't think it has to be a specific one. It says describe an object that's familiar to you, but yeah.
Like maybe I look at something that Hatch was wearing, and I'm like, is there
It
another
says
one
it
of
can
those
it
out
can
here?
find the nearest object of a particular kind, such
Okay.
as a jewelry or furniture or tool or weapon.
Okay.
Yes, you can do
So
that.
let's say I say a necklace, a gnome's necklace,
Mm-hmm.
just
Okay.
to see if it brings anyone up.
Yeah, you. How far does it reach?
Great question. 30 feet.
Oh, no. Definitely not.
Okay, so I'm flying around. I could also do detect thoughts, but I don't think that's far either. Detect thoughts is a feat, and it does not say. It doesn't say.
What?
What?
Detect thoughts
It doesn't say what, a range?
or range.
It has a range on it, I'm pretty sure.
It
no?
should.
Oh no, also 33 feet. Okay.
Okay.
So never mind. Okay, so I see nothing and I see no one.
You
That's
see
it.
nothing and no one.
Okay, great. So I telepathically say that I'm gonna stay up in the air in case when they come out something pops out. But
It's
I tell
daytime, right?
It's nighttime, isn't it?
It's now nighttime.
Yeah.
The sun went down while you guys were having dinner, and she was talking.
So
Oh.
sorry. So before I talk to the crew, I'm going to do one more thing while I'm looking. I want to speak to the other birds, so speak to animals.
Okay.
And see if they can also be kind of like, will keep me abreast if they see anything while they're flying around.
Give me an animal handling roll.
Oh, what?
Ooh.
Wouldn't I do speak with animals?
Yeah, but you're talking to them, but to get them to like obey you, you have to convince them essentially.
Okay.
Hello?
10. My God. These rolls
10.
are terrible. That's a +7.
Wow, yeah. The birds are like freakish large giant bird. Oh God, no! The end is coming. The end is coming. They'll cacaw.
That's all I need. I just want them to tell me if they see something.
They cacaw when they see things anyway, and they run away. You gather that information,
Okay.
but you didn't make a good impression on the birds. Okay, you guys find out that there's nothing out there. Nothing out there. Have I heard it? You heard it, right?
Oliver's a very keen hunter. If Oliver doesn't sense that there's anyone in the near vicinity, then at least that means we're safe for now.
Yes, perhaps everything is going to be fine. As she says this, a high-pitched scream pierces through the city. It is a female voice. Go ahead and give me perception, everyone.
Oh, I don't much care.
Me too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it'll only be an 8. Oh, I got a 9. I was just one number
Wow,
off.
you are rotten today.
I don't know what's happening.
shit.
Let me refresh. I'm gonna refresh.
Jesus.
Or is it just perception?
24.
24.
Awesome.
Thank God for you. I got a 7.
I got
Sprout.
a 1.
I got a 1.
Sprout.
Wait, you did?
Cheers!
Cheers!
Happy one of the night. First one of the night. Cheers to you. Happy night one to
Cheers to
you.
you.
Happy night one to you.
Happy that one to you. Eyes.
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 Eyes. Eyes.
Eyes.
Sprout, everyone hears the scream. You hear the scream of your daughter out in this city.
No.
Jesus.
And you instantly recognize it.
I go running.
You run out that door. So Sprout, you guys hear a scream. Without any communication, Sprout runs out the door.
I have to run too.
Yeah, I follow.
Yeah.
You hear the scream again, and then you hear the scream call out, "Dad."
Yeah. I'm following.
Do I hear it?
Yes.
So can I also like try to fly over where I'm hearing it
You
from?
want to try to find it? Give
Yeah.
me a tracking.
Survival.
Survival, yes.
26. Jesus, finally.
Yes, Oliver, you see strange lights in a part of the city. You see like a blue and a purple pop. It's like magic is happening over there, something like that.
So I tell them the coordinates and what's happening.
Yeah, I'm also listening to hear where the scream is coming from.
I'll take a survival from you as well.
Oh, that is 25.
Wow. Your fatherly instincts are kicking in. Maybe for the first time.
Okay.
Pass me that booze.
Speaking
of dads. Your paternal instincts are guiding you through the twists and turns of this unknown city, as if you know exactly where to go. Oliver, you're up above helping. The rest of you are trying to keep up, I imagine.
Yes.
But I can't see anything. I just see magic. Like I don't see who's dealing it.
That's right. You found the spot where it's coming from, and you're zooming towards it. He's doing it on ground. You
Okay.
guys are racing towards it. You guys are following. Give me a dexterity saving throw, all three of
Oh
you.
my God.
Do you want to pass me the cord?
I'm retiring this D20. She's not invited to the party.
You can't refresh it
Thank
like
you.
I did my digital dice.
Oh, much better.
10.
23.
17.
You have no problem catching up. You have no problem keeping up. You are getting stuck.
I was gonna say before we had rolled that I like get my warhammer out, and I'm like,
And it's a gnome city.
Yeah.
They're tiny. Everything you're like.
I'm smashing through like fences.
Yeah, you're like going
Oh
through.
my god, right? We're ducking.
It's like
through,
3 foot
small
tall
ass-
house, like
Yeah.
entrances, and so it's not
Oh,
built for
no.
you.
Yeah.
This city is perfect size for me.
As this
Yeah,
is,
you're doing great.
As this is happening and I'm running, I cast Flame Blade. You just see my hand kind of go over my hand, and just like from there's just sort of a erupts
A flame blade.
a flame blade, but very specifically because I'm a druid of the stars.
Mhm.
The whole thing comes out as starlight.
Cool.
So it's like a starlight flame.
Yeah, I'm into it. I
Yeah.
love
The
that.
sun's a flame, right? So aren't
hell
all
yeah.
stars flames?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's
Exactly.
a,
So
a
it's
blade of starlight.
a blade of starlight.
That's fucking crazy cool.
Pulling that out when you need to fight things that are weak against sunlight is pretty interesting.
So,
But maybe I'm with you.
so
Okay, you
I
pull
pull
out.
that out as I'm.
Is
as
this a
I'm
spell
running.
or is this?
Well, it's a spell. I conjure. You evoke a fiery blade in your free hand. The blade is similar in size and shape to a scimitar, and it lasts for up to 10 minutes.
You want me to give you that this is a like celestial starlight? That's what you want from me.
Yeah. Well, I'm flavoring it. I'm flavoring it that way. You can decide however you feel like.
We'll leave it to the dice. Flavor accepted. Effect, we'll find out later.
Okay.
When it matters.
And I'm just that's as I'm running toward the sound.
Okay. Give me a dex check, not a save. Oliver.
Me?
Yeah.
Dex.
You're racing towards these lights.
A check. 5.
You
Fuck. I don't even
you
like.
see a burst of light just as you arrive that like hurts your eyes, and then you see down below there are 4 of these gnomes, but you don't see anyone else.
And they're the diseasey ones.
Yeah. At this time, you're also coming around the corner and seeing these things. They are huddled around like a small enclave or corner, as if they were here coming close to someone, but you don't see your daughter. But you're sure that this is where she is.
Okay, so I. Well, I guess I'm gonna look for her. Can I roll a perception?
Yeah, so but to make sure, you're running in and you see these things ready
So
to attack.
Do they look like they're about to attack?
They do. They look like they are attacking. They look like they're in mid-attack.
Then I run and I just go in and
You just want to fight.
I just want to fight.
That's where we need to roll for initiatives.
As he does, and as we're rolling initiatives, I would love to send out some bardic inspiration to Sprout.
Hey, Linda, I'll do you one better. You sang for the table. She requested it, right?
Oh, sure, yeah.
That's a short rest.
Great.
Why don't you teach them
Okay,
what...
everybody. So here we go. We're putting some of Linda's spells or songs to use, I think. Okay, everybody. You get to pick one of the 3. One of these 3. You regain a spell slot, but one slot lower than your like max spell slot. So you could do like if you have all the way to
anything
4,
except your highest.
Exactly.
Anything except your highest.
Anything
What
except
would
your
wild
highest.
shape count as?
That's an ability.
Oh.
And then, sorry about it. Or you can get 10 temporary HP and +1 to your AC.
For 24 hours?
8 hours.
8 hours, okay.
Is it either or 3?
This is
You
all
get
either
3
or.
options and you get to pick one.
Yeah, you just get to pick the option. So option 1 is regain a spell slot. Option 2 is temp HP +1 AC. Option 3 is you get inspiration.
Oh, and what ability is this?
It's one of my songs.
So we are implementing Homebrew Bard, which this currently is a little borrowed from Pathfinder. They treat bards as you can spend an action doing a song, and then your abilities let you prolong the song in the future. So like you can keep behaving. So currently but this is a homebrew. This is a homebrew thing. So
We're trying it out.
when Linda's in the party, at a short rest once per day, you all can take one of these bonuses. So
again, just in case you want, the bonus is you get a spell slot lower than your highest. You get 10 temporary HP plus 1 AC, or you get inspiration.
All right, what are we choosing?
I did the spell slot.
Okay, you got a spell slot back. You got inspiration.
Oh, you can get inspiration?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd rather have that.
Okay, inspiration.
I'm gonna do 10.
10. You have 10 temporary hit points, so those go beyond your top total.
Yeah.
And I think you can type those in.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
you get a +1 to your AC
Yeah.
for 8 hours. So
Mhm.
until we sleep, probably. Tough choice.
I don't know. Oh, God. I guess I just spell slot.
Okay,
we get a short rest. Did you say that too?
Yeah, your dinner was a short rest for sure.
Oh.
Oh, great. Do we?
Wait, our dinner was a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then I'm taking the.
What's a druid hit die?
You
Spell
don't,
slot?
you don't need the hit points.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
I'm actually gonna take another spell slot.
Oh.
Okay, spell slot, inspiration.
Do we just get an extra one? It's not a refill and
It's
expended.
it's a refill.
Oh, actually, you know what? Great.
Ooh, a short rest redid my wild shape. So that's good. That
And
works for
Linda,
me.
you get it too. What do you want?
I do?
You do.
Oh, I thought it was just like a benevolent thing.
It is.
Oh.
It is both.
Well, where are we at with my spell slots here? How are we doing? I don't think I've expended a lot. I haven't, so I'm not doing that one. We're gonna do the inspiration. We're just gonna do the inspiration just to keep it. No, I'm not. I'm doing the HP and the AC.
Okay, Vic, you failed that dex save.
Oh,
you
you sure
are
did.
not here for the first turn.
Okay.
I
So
did
I'm
too,
actually
so
just
am I
going to
not
put
here
you
for the
back
first turn?
here. Oliver, no, you fly. You were
okay.
you
So
just
what-
didn't see it. You didn't see some events that were happening down here.
Oh,
If
okay.
you had been faster, you would have caught what some of that light was.
Oh, I see.
So Oliver, I'm going to let you kind of tell me. You can place yourself because you were flying. You are one of the first to see this. Sprout, you are definitely leading the crew. And Linda and Leaf, you both did well on your speed, and you are right behind.
I'm gonna say that I saw Sprout, so I'm gonna land on this top of this thing over here.
Okay, great. Everyone, I am taking your.
This is a cute little village.
Isn't it?
Oh, I love this. Is this Chainpeiku?
It's
No.
not.
This is them.
Yeah, theirs are a little more. This is
Watercolory
cuter.
and- yeah.
I
than
like
theirs.
that the houses almost look like little mouths.
But this is a gnome village.
Oh, they do.
So Oliver, what do we got?
Oliver's 14.
14. Leaf.
19.
19. Linda.
She's doing it right now. She was figuring out how to add things.
By she, do you mean you, Linda?
I do mean that. Whoa, she's a nat 20.
Ooh. Oh, it went through.
Yeah.
I forgot that we could even do that.
Yeah.
I love that. Oliver, what are you at?
You click your character and you click initiative.
Oliver,
Yes.
I told you 14.
You're right. You did tell me why I didn't go in.
Don't
wait,
you get a thing?
Advantage.
Wait, yeah, they all disappeared. Leaf, what are you at?
19.
19.
Oh,
Sprout,
maybe
what are you at?
when you clicked on it, it disappeared. The things he entered, maybe? I don't know.
18. And my boys are at 16. Okay, then it looks like Linda is the first to go. Linda, you see Sprout behaving like you've never seen him behave before. To be frank, he's gone crazy. You don't know why. You heard a scream. If you want to try to figure out, insight would do the trick. Or you,
Because I don't recognize that scream.
you don't recognize.
No.
But but if you want to just react the way he is, but if you just want to trust,
I was gonna say, you know what? I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just trust that, like, if he because like if Sprout feels these alarm bells, he's not the type to overreact.
absolutely. So you trust your instincts. Sprout is running at these things with fury.
Love.
My drunk self is there?
Your drunk self?
It's just a joke.
I see.
Garrett calls her Fury.
What do you want to do, Linda?
You know what? I'm gonna do this. I am going to, because I think these things are gonna be awful and I think they're gonna hit real hard. I'm gonna sing, and I'm gonna do my Anthem of Autumn, which gives everybody a +1 to your AC.
All right, Linda starts singing a famous song from the Kingdom of Autumn, and you all feel like a little more trusting of yourselves. You feel a little more encouraged. You feel Linda's love for you in a very visceral way. And all of you, Linda, that takes your turn to do. However, in the future, you only need to give it your concentration and a bonus action. So you are able to, and what I suggest you do, you can flavor your attacks in the song. You know what I mean?
I don't, but let's discuss maybe later.
Because you have a standard action next turn, but your song is still going.
Right.
So you can cast a spell as she's singing, you know, like
Sure.
you can be dancing and casting spells and stuff like that.
Understand. Okay. All right.
Okay, Linda is singing. Everyone, your AC is boosted. Leaf, what are we doing?
I go over here for partial cover. Because we get to move 10, right?
You only get to move 6.
Oh, just kidding. A minute.
Unless you have something special.
Nope. I just always thought we moved 10. Just kidding. In a minute.
But you're by partial cover if you want.
That's fine. I'll just go there. Partial.
I'll take that.
And then I'm going to shoot a chromatic orb at that one right there.
Can you ping him?
Ping.
There. The closest one.
Yeah, because I figure that's going to be the one that Sprout's going to end up hitting first.
Okay, what do you want the orb to be of?
Fire.
A fire orb coming its way. Go for it.
Okay. Ooh, 25.
Is that a nat? No.
Nope.
Okay, well, obviously that's a big ol' hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
48. Oh, great. 24.
Okay, 24 points of damage. You blast it. You blast this thing, and you kind of see what they're talking about. You almost see this blue sheen over their flesh that absorbs a lot of this damage. So the spell goes through for half damage.
Okay.
These things are resistant to magic. But it's resistant. So you, if you're wondering, you do half damage, but you still can do damage with magic. Sprout, it's your turn.
I am just running in, and I'm going to attack this guy with the flame blade.
All right, you have a wild star blade in your possession. Let's see. Go ahead and give me the attack.
That is not great. That is Zori.
And you chose a spell slot, right?
Yeah. That would only be a 11.
You are overcome with anger and fury, and this thing is completely still as you run at it, and you slash, and it moves extremely efficiently, as if it's a trained fighter.
Oh yeah.
Anything else up your sleeve?
Yes, I think so. So, as a bonus action, I am going to take. I'm going to do my wild shape and change into the form of the archer, which is my starry form. So.
What does this do?
So, along with the flame blade, you see the entire visage of Sprout become just nothing but stars, almost like like in Peter Pan, that and the ride,
Yeah.
where you just see sort of it's just like the shape of him, but all stars.
Yeah.
And that's what I can do for the bonus action. I can't do anything with that yet.
Okay, so you are turning into a star. These things, the one you attacked immediately responds to you. The other ones seem very confused. I'm going to let them roll to see if they get to take their turn. Here we go. The one you're fighting hits you. It grabs you, and this thing is strong. Its fingers are a little clawed at the end and pointed, and it grabs you, and you can just feel it piercing through your flesh. It hits AC. It hits AC 27.
Yeah, that hits me.
Okay, this is 15 points of damage, and I need a dexterity saving throw. this thing grabs you and you are grappled.
No.
It opens its mouth.
Ah, no!
The other 3,
These are mammals?
they used to be. Okay, doesn't notice with a 4, doesn't notice with a 9, and doesn't notice with a 2.
Ooh, fuck.
Are
Okay,
these considered monsters?
yes. I would say yes. The other 3, you can tell that had you shown up, Sprout, a split second earlier, you would have seen something important. And whatever happened, you interrupted. The one you attacked immediately responded, but the other 3 are so confused that they're going to fail to respond right now and miss their turns. Oliver, you are up.
I'm gonna conjure 2 brown bears.
Oh my god.
My favorite action.
I have a
Summon 2
potion
bears.
and
I have a potion of summon 2
My
bears.
question is, if I cast it at 4th level, don't I get 1 additional animal per thing or something?
Does it say that?
It says
I know
2
you
times
can
at
get more.
5th level, but it doesn't say anything at 4th level.
So
but
it's
but I'm casting it. I can cast it at 3rd or 4th. So what's the point of casting it at 4th?
Probably none.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So I cast 2 brown bears. I summon 2 brown bears. And then
Where do you want them?
I would like 1 here. Okay, can I move them?
Uh-huh. Well,
Oh, no, I
here,
don't.
I'll
1
take
there,
that.
and then
Here?
No. Yeah, that's good. And so then they have advantage on this one, right? Oh, and this one. They have advantage on both of them, right?
They only have advantage on this one. Oh, no, you're right. They have advantage on both.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So, and then for my bonus action, I don't think I'm gonna turn into a thing. I want to try something before I do that. So
Okay, so do you want to move?
I'm gonna cast. I can, as a bonus action, cast Healing Spirit. No, I'll save it. No, yeah, I'm gonna cast it because doesn't it last the whole thing? The whole thing? The whole
The
thing?
whole time? The whole time?
It lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah, that's.
It really?
I mean, it's 5 seconds is a turn. 6 seconds is a turn.
So it'll last like
a minute is 10
several
turns.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit. I think in this area, right? Because I don't want to cast it on them. Will it heal them?
Probably not. Does it say targets of your choice?
That's a great question.
I don't think there are healing spells that heal bad guys.
It's okay, great. Then with you or a creature you can see moves into the space, so I can see those.
You call forth a spirit. The intangible spirit is a 5.
So whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on its turn start, it can restore shit.
And as your bonus action, you can move the spirit. Okay, so you need a spirit on the board. Let's find a.
But if it's a creature I see, doesn't that mean that the zombies will get healed? No.
But it's a spirit that you move around, and it only heals who it's touching. So
Okay.
you can move it to
So I'm
wherever
just
you
gonna
want.
put her like right here for now.
Here, we'll do.
And then I'm gonna roll for the bears while you're doing that.
Here's your healing spirit. Where do you want to put her? You can put her on a friend.
On a friend?
Yeah, that's kind of how
Oh.
she works. Is like you can put her on a space. Anyone who touches that space will get healed.
Okay, I'll put
And
it on Sprout for now.
On your turn, as a bonus, you can move her.
I'll put it on Sprout for now.
Okay, Sprout, you have a healing spirit on you. This gives you, on your turn, 1d6 hit points.
Hell
No
yeah.
action required.
Whoa.
Okay, so my bears, one of them bites for 14. Is that high enough?
No.
Okay, so then 1 bite lands.
But did you? Was that with advantage
Oh, I get advantage for attacks for
on the
my
bears? Yeah, you're.
Oh yeah,
You're
I
flanking.
forgot.
You're flanking these guys.
Okay, so hold on. All right, so, yep. Okay, so I'm gonna take this 24
That's
claws
a big hit.
with 15 damage, slashing damage. Then
And that goes through.
pick and
Wow,
choose
the
with
bears
advantage,
are stronger
right?
than you are. Oh no!
I can
Bears.
I can pick and choose from the advantage rolls, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So then another one hits for 22 and slashing damage of 11. So
Okay.
those are 2 claws. And then for the bites, I have a 19 with a 7 damage.
That's a hit.
And then an 18 with a 10 damage.
That's a hit. Okay, these bears show up and start ripping with a 10 damage, ripping through these poor innocent gnomes. Linda, you are up, and Vic, you are on the field.
Okay, I'm gonna try
Vic,
something.
you're not on here. What's your?
I missed the first round.
I know.
Waiting for
I thought I loaded you. What's your initiative?
Let me find out. It's 14.
14.
Oh, great. That twin attack.
I'm gonna let you be closer to be more effective. Bad turn.
Twin attack.
Oliver and Vic.
Oh, Oliver and Vic are set up for a double attack.
It's a
We
twin
are?
attack. Yeah.
If you wish.
Oh, we should think of something.
Remember that when you duel, both attacks need to be damage based.
What do you
Okay.
mean?
Like, it gets very difficult for me to figure out what to do when someone says,
Logistically.
I do sleep and I do an attack, you know? So try
But what
to.
if I want to meditate and she wants to slash them? I'm just
Well-
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay, Linda, your turn.
Great. I would like to try something. Here we go. I'm gonna try and cast Phantasmal Force.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna use it to scare. Let's say I'm gonna try and use it to scare this. This guy, because they're all kind of facing that direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they see him and he's scared, then they'll all see that he's scared.
I will say, this one is blinking a lot if you want to go for a healthy one. But your choice.
Well, it's more just the effect I want to try and create as opposed to hurting.
Okay.
I would like to cast Phantasmal Force and make it look like the sun is coming out.
Okay. I used to use Phantasmal Force. You put an image in their head.
Yes. And then basically, like, if the image is like a creature that hurts them, it's like 1d6
Wisdom
of
save?
damage or something. Yes, she is a 15 intelligence.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
I don't think they're very
That's
intelligent.
a fail.
I was going to say, they shouldn't be very
Okay.
intelligent. They're
This one
zombies.
sees the sun coming up. Okay. That's what you put in its head.
Great.
Is that your turn?
And then my bonus is, do I just keep singing my song?
Your bonus is given to your... No, only... Oh, yeah. Your bonus is to sustain your song.
Meaning they don't keep getting +1 to their AC, they just keep the +1 to their AC.
They don't get another +1 to the AC.
Correct, it doesn't stack.
Right.
Yeah,
but as
yeah,
long
okay.
as you hold
Great.
the song, they
then
get
then
it.
there we go.
Okay,
That's
so
that's Linda.
you like in the song you use some of your lyrics to like plant thoughts
Oh yeah, she
in his
sings
head.
about the sun coming up.
Mhm.
Here comes the sun, but we can't clear it.
That's fun. Like that
Yeah.
she's singing and it's like it's effing with their
Yeah.
head. Leaf, Sprout, you're on the deck.
I cast Cloud of Daggers.
Cloud of Daggers is what, 20 feet?
It is 60, but it's
Oh,
a 5-foot
range.
cube.
Oh, 5-foot cube, so it only hits one spot.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yep, cube 5 feet on each side.
Okay, yeah. That's
That's
only,
what it says,
that's
but I
one-
don't know if
That's
I-
one spot.
Great. I-
Okay, who do you want to cast it on?
Can I put it in the middle of of a section?
Well, does it? No, you can't. So for a 5x5, that's not an area blast. That's just a single spot. But it will like.
No.
No,
No.
it
I
lives
guess
there.
it's here. It's like if I wanted to put it in the middle of this.
You can't do that.
Okay, so you have to. Well, that one's about to run away, so I'll do it on this guy.
Okay, you want to do it on this guy. Okay,
Yeah.
so the Cloud of Daggers appears around him. Does he take damage immediately or on his turn?
He will damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Or starts his turn. So we'll remember on his turn that I'll even put a little figurine here for us. That on his turn, he gets daggered.
Yeah. I roll damage now.
Good job, Leaf.
But a little. It's alright.
Oh, good damage.
Is that the damage for the spell? Then hold on to it till his turn, okay? Sprout.
So I'm currently grappled, right?
You are grappled. This thing, it opens its mouth. Its jaw goes too far down. And you
Wait, which one's grappling him?
The one that is touching him.
Yeah, but doesn't that one think the sun's coming out?
Not until his turn. So if you want, you out of character, you do know there's an effect coming.
Okay.
If you want to trigger, you can set a trigger on your turn, or you can take your turn as you
No, I'm
like.
gonna take my turn.
Okay, what do you want to do? So you're looking into this. Give me a perception check.
Oh, that would be 24.
Wow, you are really perceptive today. This, you are turning into stars, and this thing has somehow clung to you. And its jaw drops, and you can see that its tongue is like extending, and then your razor sharp eyes, it's not a tongue at all. There are roots coming out of this mouth.
The Last of Us.
Yeah, it's totally the last one.
There are roots coming out of its mouth that are growing towards you.
Ah!
What do you want to do?
Well, I want to obviously try to break free, so, but what I'd like to do is take the blade, because I'm grappled, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm facing it.
You are. You're seeing it. It is it's going to try to infect you. You can see the process happening.
I want to see if I can take the knife and stab up into its mouth.
Okay. It is damaged. Go ahead.
That would be 18.
One hit over what you needed to kill it.
Oh, yes. Hey!
Tell me how you do it.
Well, I mean, that's what I rolled for to hit.
Oh, that's not your damage.
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm
Now
not-
you know.
Okay, well, it's got 17 hit points left. What are you going to do? You hit.
Great.
Find something that'll do 17.
So that would be 12 points.
Oh, this thing is screeching out and bleeding.
This is the one grappling you, right?
Yeah.
Can you do anything else?
So I guess technically speaking, I will ask you. So Flame Blade, technically speaking, I don't know whether to access it is a bonus action. Whether or not
You hit it with your Star Blade. Emerson, give me a luck roll. This is a unweighted d20.
11.
You have a Sunshine Blade. Okay.
Oh.
You do cut through this thing
Hey!
and kill it.
Hey!
Tell us how.
So as the so you just kind of see me, and I look like all sorts of stars and swirling galaxies.
You are
Like,
you're the School of Stars, right?
School of Stars.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool that your blade
Yeah.
is starlight.
So you see this thing. So you just see this this being that looks like swirls of galaxies and lights. Take this blade and shove it really slowly up through the mouth of the thing as it's like those roots go and like wrap around my wrist as I push through it, and its whole face lights up in starlight and flame.
Like a jack-o'-lantern, right?
Yeah. Just
Love
like
that.
Yeah.
all like from every orifice.
And you
like,
see
light
the like
shines
vines
out.
wrapped around you. They light on flame and untangle.
And almost like as you see, like before that happens, you can see the intricacies of the entire inside of its body, like light coming from every part of it.
This is
Cool.
Halloween. This is Halloween.
Wait, how do you get infected by this thing again? Like, are you infected now because
No,
it
no,
touched
no,
you?
get 'em.
I have to get into my mouth.
They had to like,
Make out?
yeah.
Plant
You have to
the
go first base?
spores.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to get to first base.
It's very different. It's very different. I'd like to point out than Dead by Daylight. It's not mushrooms.
You mean Last of Us?
I mean, Last of Us. It's not mushrooms. It's vines.
Fruits.
It's roots. So very different.
Have you seen a spoiled potato? Okay, they're very different.
Yeah, very creepy. Very creepy. If anyone makes a movie, I called Roots. Okay. All right.
That is a movie.
The three that are remaining.
18 damage.
18 damage. Man, this one takes damage. Unfortunately, all of your work convincing that thing of sunlight poofs up as it goes up in flames. But Linda, you can't help but be relieved that he's not getting
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, 18 points of damage. This thing screeches out. Oh yeah, he's pretty damaged.
You didn't get damaged by it, right?
Also, Sprout, have you taken any damage?
Because I was going to say that healing spirit. Don't forget.
Oh.
I didn't take that heal.
Roll 1d6 for yourself.
Did that guy just try and run away? Does he provoke opportunity from the bears?
Oh, he sure
5
would.
points of heal.
But he has to run away to get out of the
What
daggers.
does his X mean?
They only get a 1 attack, so give me a standard attack.
Me, right? The brown bears?
The brown bears, sorry. They only get a standard attack, so give me
Which was
give me claw.
bite or claw?
Give me claw. It's usually
Twice, right?
Yeah.
No, they don't hit.
Okay.
Well, do they get advantage when they run away? No.
One of them, they do get advantage. No. Ooh. Yeah, I guess they do get advantage. Hold
Okay,
on.
'cause
Do
neither
you
of that
get
hit.
Advantage on opportunity attack.
I think it's one basic attack.
It's 1 basic attack.
Okay.
Okay, so then neither of them hit. It's a 10 and an 11, so neither of them hit.
But it does say, oh no, it says you get advantage on this attack.
Okay, well,
Oh, wow.
does 15 hit?
If a DM uses flanking rules and an ally is providing flank, you should get advantage on an opportunity attack.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes, a 15 is what you need.
Okay, great. So only one of them hits, and it's slashing damage of 11.
Unbelievable. It has 11 hit points. Go ahead and kill it.
It tries to run away, and one of the brown bears like leaps forward and just like gets a nice slash all down its back, and like its fucking ribs and shit are exploding.
How dare you kill me on my turn? Ugh, rude. Okay, the 2 remaining. Ooh, man.
Good call. I wouldn't have said anything, Gare.
Oh my god, I've been hurt so many times from opportunity attacks and moving. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just having to live with my decision.
Never forget.
And well, if he didn't move, he would have taken more damage from your dagger storm. So it's like, might as well take the risk of the opportunity.
It's true.
Okay, your dagger storm is still there. Just so we can remember, your dagger storm is right here.
So
I
my
just get to
brown
move it
bears
around, though?
can't.
I don't think so, but it's sustained.
there?
It's
Okay.
just there.
Will my brown bears get hit, or do they have to? Walk
No,
around
it's
it?
it's
Not
only
my
1
allies.
square.
Okay.
Oh, and
I
you're
would just tell them not to hurt you.
okay. So one of these things runs forward and is going to charge you. It's furious, and it hits AC 25. Nice, 18 points of damage.
What's it do to me?
So it's clawing. It literally is clawing into you. So it claws into your chest and then pulls you forward as once again, and I need a dexterity saving throw.
I believe.
I don't.
Once again, this thing has clawed you and pulls you forward, and roots start growing out of its mouth.
Oh no.
The other one, you guys watch as this thing gets on all fours like an animal and just
The
starts
one that's furthest away.
and just starts clawing at the ground, and you just see dust going like mad. This thing is digging down, trying to escape. And you've been told that if they survive, they can let their swarm know.
Right.
So this thing is trying to escape. It is digging down at an unbelievable pace. That is what it is doing. So one of them is trying to turn him, and the other is trying to escape. Vic, it is your turn. Oliver, you are on deck. However, you do have a dual attack available to you.
I have an idea though it would not be a dual attack. So
You don't have to use it.
can we wait for if we are still here at our next turnaround, then talk about it, or we can text about it.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to.
There he is.
Harry Mobbins. It's hard. Alright, I'm quite far, so I'm going to use my movement, which is very slow. I do not have good movement. At all.
Do you have a slower movement?
Yes.
5?
5, it's 20, but normal people...
That's 4.
Oh, yeah, 4.
Man, that's really slow.
Okay. There. Yeah, I'm pretty slow. I'm a big
You're a big guy.
I'm a big guy, yeah.
You're at this tiny town is
Yeah,
really bugging.
I've got to move careful. I'm not going to make it through. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cast a guiding bolt on the little slippery bugger that's trying to get away.
Okay.
Where are you?
He's down here.
Here we go. A flash of light streaks towards him, and it's like twilight, you know? It's a little misty light. Make a ranged spell attack, no problem. Not a problem for me. Oh, it's a 23.
Well, it's a hit.
Yeah, you better believe it. So I send out a pretty vicious bolt. 12, 17 damage. 17 radiant damage, actually. Right on the little cheeky bugger.
Radiant is not sunlight.
It's radiant.
It's holy. Okay.
It's holy. It's not sunlight.
17.
Yeah, I do 17 damage.
Boom! This thing lights on fire. It ignores you, and its roots continue to grow.
Not only that, I feel like it's actually at a disadvantage. Let me just double check.
But you hit anyway.
Yeah, but the next attack roll made against that target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Okay, the next attack against this guy has advantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oliver, it is your turn.
Which one was that? The one that's next to Sprout?
The one that's holding Sprout.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, you're going after the one burrowing away.
The one trying to report.
Yes, sorry, I got that wrong.
You attacked it, right?
Yeah.
You damaged it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one
that
burrowing away got damaged, but the one
Yeah.
holding Sprout has not been damaged.
Well, I'm also going to use my bonus action. Oh, you can't do 2 spells in one, can you?
You can do a cantrip.
No, I don't have it. All right, that's it.
All right.
I'm going to attempt to charm monster
Okay.
on the one that is trying to get away.
Hold
but
on.
Since you attacked, now you get advantage.
Hold
you
on.
get advantage on the roll. Is it not a monster?
It is, but it's still a gnome, which means gnomes have advantage on
Oh, they
all
can't
mental
be
saving throws. They
charmed?
can be, but they have advantage.
Well,
it-
you would get advantage anyway. So does that mean you get 2 advantages?
No, you can't have 2 advantages.
Okay, you would get advantage anyway because you've been hit or we've started.
Oh,
fighting
okay.
people.
Yeah, so he has advantage on his save, but that's all. Okay, you want to go for it?
Yeah, I think it's wisdom.
Shall we go for it?
It's wisdom, I'm guessing. It's usually mental control is wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
What's the saving throw? 15?
Is it mine?
It's your DC, your spell save DC.
My spell save DC. What does that mean?
It should be on your character somewhere.
Like
Your
I
spell
see
save
my
difficulty
wisdom.
class.
Go to magic, and it should have somewhere spell save DC.
Oh, 15.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, it has advantage. Cheers.
Advantage?
Double one.
My curse landed on you.
Unbelievable.
Cheers. Happy Nat one,
All right.
Oh my god, happy not one.
What are you doing? What are you doing to me with my double ones?
You happy not one, happy not one.
Happy nat 20.
He should just kill himself.
What are you doing?
I want him to become our ally.
Okay, you charm monster, man.
So I'm not necessarily asking, because I know it's all tricky with this stuff. I'm not necessarily asking him to attack his friend, but I want him to be friendly to us.
Yep.
So I don't want him to leave.
It will be friendly to you. It doesn't say about attacking its. I mean, if it's friendly to you, it could be used to attack.
Okay.
But it is friendly to you, so it's definitely not going to attack you.
Do
And
we
you
know
did
if
the
these
one
things
running
can
away.
Talk?
They talk to each other.
She
told
thinks
us
they
that
can
she
talk.
hears them talking.
Okay, I want to ask him to come towards me. To come hang out by me. So however...
Do you speak Gnomish?
Oh. Can I mention
I
it?
do.
No. I can't telepathy him. Can I just go like this?
Let me see. You've charmed it and it likes you.
Like this?
You
This
you
is
do that.
universal,
You do
right?
that. You do that.
Universal. I'm about to walk over.
You do that. It can only move on its turn. So the one you did that to the one running away.
Yes.
Okay, so Linda, it is your turn. There is still a creature that is.
Wait, I have a bonus action.
Oh, go for it. Oh, and you have
I'm-
your bears as well. Sorry.
I have my bears. Also, are you still taking damage? What's happening to you?
It's trying to infect him.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay, no one else is taking damage, right? I don't need to
Nope.
move this healing spirit. Okay,
From
then
like way back. I'm good.
is everyone okay? Okay, I'm not gonna go into wild shape. Well, no, I'm not gonna go into wild shape. I will make the bears go. Okay, here we go. Can I move
Yep.
them to? Yeah, thank you. So do I get advantage now, or is it the next turn?
Oh,
I get
you have advantage.
Okay. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. So from the claws, I got a
8.
17
Hit
with 9 damage,
and a 23.
and a 23 with 10 damage.
Yep, that is a hit and a
And
hit.
then for bites, I got a 21 with a 12 damage.
That's a hit.
And that's it for the biting.
Bears! 31 points of damage from the bears.
Yeah, bears.
Linda.
Okay. So, since our guy who is fleeing
Leaf, you're on deck.
is charmed, yes?
Yes.
I believe then that means that he will have disadvantage on a mental check.
Absolutely. Charisma, wisdom, yes.
Yes, I'd like to cast some Crown of Madness on that charmed buddy.
Let me give you a bit of info. Like as he is currently, you might be able to gather information from him.
That's what I'm trying to do. Don't make me crazy.
If you make them crazy,
I'm trying to
they'll
bring him
go
over here
they'll
so he
go
can tell us-
rage
Yeah.
bloodlust.
I'm gonna try to figure out where he's coming from and like figure out where he's getting his shit.
But if
Attack
you,
the one
but you
that's
can,
about to
Linda. It's your
deep
call.
throat sprout.
Listen, we're metagaming deeply right now.
We are. I just want you to know like how
I
it works.
want-
when
I
you
wanna-
when you
I wanna
mentally
keep my action,
Okay.
and I want to Crown of Madness it only because I didn't know,
I get it. And you learn
and that's how we'll learn.
but this it's like just so you the players know
Yeah,
It
yeah.
made it an ally, so why would you have attacked it?
because he doesn't really know that truthfully.
And-
In game it's a smart move,
wouldn't
out
have
of game
seen
it's a
me
dumb
do
move.
that?
Well, maybe, but right now, what I think Crown of Madness does, I don't know why you've charmed him, but I think that he's vulnerable, and I'm gonna make him crazy and go attack his friends or attack himself. But it only lasts for a minute,
Yeah.
so we could charm him again if he doesn't die.
Yeah.
But that's a 4th level spell, and I don't know if I have any more spell slots. That's the issue.
Well, but
He'll be charmed when it's over, won't he?
No, I think
We have to play no metagaming.
We gotta play it.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
and then tell Linda as Oliver that she stepped on your foot.
Okay, so Crown of Madness. Well, it also might not even work.
It might not work. You're right. Okay. Crown of Madness.
Wisdom 15.
Well, it's a fail. It
Okay.
works.
So I want him to go and attack. Oh
Now
boy.
hold on. Doesn't Crown of Madness make them attack whoever's closest to them?
It's whoever I choose.
You
who
get
is
to pick.
closest. Yes.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it's gonna go and attack this person holding.
But
Sprout.
I actually think I maybe read it wrong. I don't think he can hurt himself.
No, he won't attack himself.
And it's a charm spell, so it doesn't really change too much. Like, he can still tell us what we want to know.
You just can't do anything harmful to it.
Right, but I'm saying, like, now he's still charmed, so we can still do what you want him to do.
Let me check it. One humanoid must save or become charmed by you. When charmed, a twisted crown appears above their head.
Yeah,
the
he's
charmed
not, like,
target must
berserk.
use his action before moving to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. Now, that is a bit of a break because it was not close to them, and it says you have to do it before moving. The
So the
target
thing
can
would have had
act.
to have been close to
The
it.
target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within reach.
Oh, I understand.
So because it was down here, in
He
fact,
just walks up to the person.
wasn't it down here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was on
because
that
he
rack.
can't immediately attack, I'm just.
Great, then just have him walk up.
I just want you to kind of know what your spells do.
No,
so-
yeah, I'm fine learning like as we go.
Okay, that's fine. So he gets to take his turn because he can't use your spell, which means he then gets to be himself and go attack this bear. Oh, but he's charmed.
He's charmed. He's not going to attack the bears.
Great. So he's not going to attack. He now has a crown of thorns bleeding from his head and is looking at you with loving eyes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, you said come
That
forth.
sounds kind of accurate.
He's going to come forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he'll use his action to run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's running to you, Oliver.
Yay.
Leap, it's your turn.
Me?
There's one left. He's being torn apart by 2 bears.
Yes. And my eyes roll to the back of my head, and then they turn red, and I just like push forward, and I'm like, leave, bad, and I animate dead.
Animate dead.
What is that?
There
do?
are a
I
few
rise
dead.
one of them up, and I have
Okay.
control over it for 24 hours.
Okay, so
But
one
is
of
it
these
dead?
gnomes that has been killed now.
Oh,
You've killed.
And I want-
You've killed
the
3 of
dead
them.
one.
Which one? The one that was like burned alive by a sword, or the one that was like exploded in his ribs by a bear?
I want the one who was charred from the inside out.
Okay, so you have this.
Fucking-
You guys watch as Leif's eyes go black.
And he does like this, like, you know, like when vocal cords can do two-tone?
Yeah.
He's just like,
Yeah, this insect-like two-tone click or whatever comes out, and this
crispy
dead
chicken McNuggets
chicken,
stands
this
up.
dead crispy gnome stands up.
yeah. And then he just goes, say friend.
The dead gnome will attack the living gnome.
Yes.
I'd like to mention all I see is.
But
he's right there.
You don't
isn't
see
he?
it.
he's
You don't
right
see it.
there.
He's right in front
I'm
of
just
it.
gonna say he's right
I'm
here.
just behind you, being terrifying.
Oh my god, this poor gnome. This poor gnome monster.
Actually, I don't say friend. I just quietly whisper,
Okay, wait.
Terrifying.
There he is.
yeah.
This guy is surrounded on every direction. Leave, Sprout. It's your turn. You absolutely have ultimate advantage. What do you want to do? It's blinking.
Yeah, I'm gonna try stabbing him in the head again.
What did you use for the thing?
Because
It's a
I'm
skeleton.
looking at its face, right?
Oh, sick.
I have no idea what's happening.
You have no idea. Well, you see that it's
Being attacked by bears.
being attacked by bears, and now a skeleton burned body is like clawing at it as well.
But it still has like part of its, like, just sections of flesh all over.
Great. I conjure 2 bears.
no, you.
I'm kidding.
Just for one thing, there's like 6 bears.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
try and do.
Yeah.
again.
Do it. You have advantage.
I have advantage.
You do.
So that was 21.
Oh well, you don't need it, but you could get 20.
That one was a 2.
Okay, the
So-
21 will work.
Will work.
We'll make you roll your damage. Go ahead and kill it. I just told you don't have to roll your
Oh,
damage.
I don't have to. That's what you said. I thought you said go ahead and roll.
No, go ahead and kill it.
Yeah, very similar thing, but this time I grab the roots coming out. I kind of grab them and I pull. And I like to imagine you can see like if you were to look at its body, like the roots being like pulled out.
Yeah,
you
you see
it,
like
jagged.
imprints going in
Yeah,
the
like
stomach.
imprints coming out, and then I take the blade and I stab it in the side of its head. This time, and not too dissimilarly, you see it glow and burst into flame. As if we're exiting initiative, right? Because that was the last one.
We are.
I get up, and the first thing I do is scream for Tula. Just Tula!
Perception check.
That's not great. It's 12.
You scream. You guys hear him screaming for Tula. I will take tracking, which is survival, and I will also take investigation to see what happened in this location. before you arrived.
I could do survival. Oh, you doing it?
I'll take it
Everyone?
from.
I'm gonna do
I'll take it from the group.
survival.
I'll do survival too. We're like all looking around.
Yeah, everyone's looking around.
I got 15 on survival.
I want to head over to the gnome that's still under our control right now.
Okay, you have
We
a
have
gnome.
2 under our control now.
I'm,
Oh my god, I got
I'm
an out
clearly
one.
going through it as a father and
No, I didn't.
rolled a 1.
You are not
I'm
thinking.
just like,
You're not thinking. You're in panic.
I'm in panic
Yeah.
mode.
I'm not doing that. I'm talking to my zombie gnome. Because I speak gnome.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
can
When you
can
want raise
group the two of
undead,
them?
they have 0 intelligence. They can't talk to you.
Talk to mine.
They
talk to
cannot
the one
talk
that we
about their
charmed.
former life.
Well, then I'm like,
Talk to the charmed one.
come.
We have a
Yeah,
charmed
but
one.
it
I
will.
walk
But
over to
its
you.
tongue is hanging out very far.
Yeah.
and it has cute puppy eyes.
That's great. It'll walk with me.
Its roots are hanging
Yeah,
out
its
far.
roots are hanging out, and
It'll
it
be
will
great.
obey you.
And the other one has puppy eyes and is bleeding from the forehead because
Yeah.
of a crown of thorns.
And I walk up to it.
That one is still sitting there waiting for you to talk.
And I look at it and I go, hello. Hi.
Hello.
I'm
Welcome.
Oh.
Oh.
who are you?
My name is Jermal.
Jamal. It's Jamal.
Hi, Jamal.
What questions?
Sorry, quick. It speaks Gnomish. It's speaking Gnomish currently.
It's speaking Gnomish. Do you speak Gnomish?
Yes.
Then yes, it's speaking Gnomish.
I run over to it. I go, "Where is my daughter?"
I got a 15 on survival too.
What
I don't know
what
if
else did we get?
I got a 1.
15 the best?
I wasn't going to mention that.
Okay, 15. You were flying towards this. You saw weird colored lights. Nothing you saw these things do was magic or made lights like that. You were so close to seeing what was going on that you're driven to inspect the area.
Okay.
You see that there are footprints that where these things were crowded around. There are footprints of 2 different people. One looks like she ran here and was tracked by these things. The other feels like this pair of footprints appears out of nowhere, and it's very different than the ones you're looking at. Appears out of nowhere. You see a few footprints, and then it's gone. And then you also can sense, because there's no girl here, that she's also gone.
Is the ground disturbed? Like it does look like they burrowed?
No.
So they like flew or teleported.
But
or
while you're
something.
looking, you do see on the ground there is a necklace. And as you pick it up out of your eye, you see it happening. This is a gnomish totem. It is a druidic symbol. It's what she uses to cast her magic. She was here, and you can feel that she was here. So whatever happened right before you came, something took her.
Maybe ask the gnome who took her.
Where's my daughter? Where's my daughter?
Your daughter?
There was a young girl here.
Yes, a young girl crying out. And then another came through a portal and took her. She had horns.
I knew it.
Oh no.
Do we know who Eldera is?
Yeah.
This thing is, you guys do know who Aldera
We
is.
do.
Because
We
you've
do?
been briefed by the other team.
Okay, but we've never
As always.
We probably
We
would
just haven't met her.
You've never encountered.
Yeah, we know who she is, but we probably wouldn't recognize her
Because
from
you
the
guys
dark.
got
we
called to
wouldn't have
Dreamland. So
jumped we wouldn't jump to think it's Eldera right
I don't
now.
think so.
Yeah,
No.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Horns. Okay.
How can we? I start looking at all of you. Can we trace? Can we trace
She,
where the
if
portal
she
came
went through a
from?
portal, I don't know how to trace portals.
Does
Does anyone
Renlock know
else?
anything about tracing portals?
I think all we have right now is just the ability to jump from this world to another world, but we don't know where she's gone, so we can't chase her yet.
observation check, everyone.
Observation check?
Observation.
Perception.
Oh, I was
Oh.
like
Sorry, my
I
bad.
don't-
There's no perception in
23.
Pathfinder, which drives me crazy.
Ooh.
23. You immediately would like to shut your group up because you are hearing sounds from all around. And as you guys are hushed, you look around and you see just eyes, maybe 3 dozen, maybe 4 dozen. They're all surrounding you. That's where we'll take our break.
Oh, no.
And we will see you on the other side of our commercials.
Well, fuck.
Oh, boy.
Bye. See ya.
Imagine a D&D game with the perfect soundtrack. A game where the music carries you away. Nat 1 is proud to present Mostly Moods, the perfect moods for your Dungeons & Dragons game. Grab a drink with the Dwarf King in the halls of Hamblin. Or battle some entry-level guards to the sounds of generic fight song. Relax to the gentle atmosphere of 2 background townsfolk bickering.
Back! Shut the gate! Back! Right over the top! They're everywhere!
No Spotify playlist gives you the feeling of Mostly Moods, because that's real music and we can't afford it. To order Mostly Moods, subscribe to our channel and send a check or money order to Nat1D&D. We can't sell you a CD, but we can tell you where to get each track. Because all of our music is legally downloaded, YouTube. We pay for Motion Array, and I spend hours finding the right track for our game, so stop flagging our commercials and battle songs. I'm getting sick and tired of contesting every single episode with you people. Mostly Moods. Order now and get lost.
Hail, traveler! Sick of being unprepared for whatever fate throws your way?
Are you tired of being uncertain and out of wish, counterspell, portent, chronal shift, inspiration, advantage, bless, locate object, find the path, or any other means of changing your fate against the will of a supreme overlord certain to rob you of joy and or death saves?
Maybe you're simply out of spell slots to conjure unseen servant to pretend to be your companion again.
Well, it's finally your lucky day, you clumsy NPC. Your storyline finally matters. Forget about that ragtag band of heroes that destroys your town and vanishes, leaving you to clean the mess. Yet again!
Today, the fine fellows at Beepledoop and Hammerhorn bring you the latest in fate predictive magicology. By utilizing a blend of potent potions and a sack of huge black balls, they've created the next big thing in today's Feywild.
The Magic Fate Ball, the world's best way to change the magnitude of your disaster just a little bit.
A sorcerer's curse flooded your entire tavern? With Fate Ball, you knew to bring your rain boots. Now that's what I call getting pretty wet.
A horrible hag stole one of your eyes? With Fate Ball, you knew to have your eye patch bedazzled a day early. Now that's what I call maimed in style.
With Magic Fate Ball, as long as you ask the right questions, you might find yourself slightly more prepared sometimes.
Here's a word from our happy customer.
An evil warlock was going to burn my house to the ground for an imagined insult. I would have lost everything on the whims of a madman. But because of my magic fate ball, I burned it all down first. Take that, arsonist. Thanks, Fate Ball.
What are you waiting for? Take fate into your own hands and shake these balls for a small chance at being able to predict your next disaster.
With Beepledoop and Hammerhorn's balls in hand, you too can change your own fate, just a little bit.
The consumer understands that using a magic fate ball to make decisions is a form of entertainment and should not be relied upon for important or life-changing choices. Therefore, aforementioned consumer hereby releases and discharges any and all claims, liabilities, and responsibilities that may arise from the use of magic fate ball to make life-altering decisions. You understand that the use of magic fate ball is entirely at your own risk and assume full responsibility for any consequences, releasing Beepledoop and Hammerhorn in perpetuity.
Magic Fate Ball.
Change your fate, just a little bit.
Hot day. Winter Kingdom Ice. Yeah. Now that's cold.
Hey everybody, it's me, Wanda Wonderful from Wanda Wonderful's Wood.
And me, Woody Woodley from Woody Woodley's Wand.
Reminding y'all once again that Woody Woodley sells wands.
And Wanda sells wonderful wood.
No, I'm Wanda Wonderful, and I sell wood, Woodley.
It's Woody, Wandley.
Wanda.
Oh, no, that's you. Oh, Goblin's giving us the 30-second sign. We gotta finish or he'll cut us off.
He wouldn't do that, would he?
What?
No, I'm asking you, Woody.
What?
No, I'm trying to ask you. Oh my God, never mind.
Okay, so I'm Woody Woodley and I sell Wanda.
What?
No, wait, can we do this over?
No, this is live.
Oh my God, this is...
Listen, I sell wood, he sells wands, that's it. I feel like we're beating a dead unicorn now.
And the Goblin's giving us the 5-second sign.
Cool, this was definitely worth it. So I'm Wanda Wonderful.
And I'm Woody Woodley.
And I sell wonderful wands. Fuck.
Wanda, what the
Nuts for nuts.
Our own blend of magical nuts.
Our nuts are magical.
Our nuts are sweet.
You make a wish and we go nuts.
A big wish in a small bite. Have you been desperate to get to a bathroom?
Do you wish you could get that garden gnome to stop squatting in your privy? Eat our nuts.
Make that wish.
Wish you could get out of debt with the local tax man and really start living like the king and or queen you deserve to be? Eat our nuts.
Make that wish. I used to be a kitchen wench for my evil stepmother. Worked my fingers to the bone. My hand was promised to an evil baron against my will. I thought my life was over until the town crier told the village about this deal. Nuts for nuts. All I had to do was chop off my left hand, mail it to those witches, and now I'm the rich baroness in charge of my own dang life.
Nuts for nuts. Give us a hand.
We give you a wish.
Is this terrifyingly dark and impressively creepy castle all yours?
Every single evil stone.
But there's no way you can afford all this, Sebastian. I don't believe you.
What?
I know how much money your father left you. You're a liar.
No, it's a Leia. Welcome to Larry's Layas. We've got everything. Dank castles, dank caves, dank basements, and much, much more. You want a Leia? Come to Larry's Layas, where we got the Leia for you.
I needed a bog to take the village children so I could drink their blood and steal their souls. Larry's Layers helped me find the right cottage in my price point to leave their lifeless meat sacks. Thanks, Larry!
Larry found me this waterfall with a cave of bats behind it. I call it my cave of bats. Thanks, Larry.
Bridge, good! Larry, good! At Larry's Layers, we set you up with all your first-class Leia needs. Never be caught in a second-rate layer again. Come on down and tell them Larry sent you.
You're a liar!
No, it's a layer. Larry's Layers.
Off Woodpath 60 by the Mossy Knoll.
Hot day. Winter Kingdom Ice. Yeah. Now that's cold.
Imagine a D&D game with the perfect soundtrack. A game where the music carries you away. Nat 1 is proud to present Mostly Moods, the perfect moods for your Dungeons & Dragons game. Grab a drink with the Dwarf King in the halls of Hamblin. Or battle some entry-level guards to the sounds of generic fight song. Relax to the gentle atmosphere of two background townsfolk bickering.
Back! Shut the gate! Back! Right over the top! They're everywhere!
No Spotify playlist gives you the feeling of Mostly Moods, because that's real music and we can't afford it. To order Mostly Moods, subscribe to our channel and send a check or money order to Nat1D&D. We can't sell you a CD, but we can tell you where to get each track. Because all of our music is legally downloaded, YouTube. We pay for Motion Array, and I spend hours finding the right track for our game, so stop flagging our commercials and battle songs. I'm getting sick and tired of contesting every single episode with you people. Mostly Moods. Order now and get lost.
Nuts for nuts.
Okay, you guys are surrounded. Oliver, you're the first to notice.
Oh, right. Fuck, that's where we
Do you want to alert the others?
Yeah, I telepathically tell everybody so we don't say, like, there's no sound out loud.
At first, and then, Oliver, your eyes adjust quickly to darkness, but the others, you take a second, and as your eyes do adjust, you see what were shadows. You now see figures. They are everywhere.
Is that all the gnomes?
They're all the gnomes, yeah.
Okay, team, I think maybe we should throw that teleport down real quick and just get out of here.
Those teleports take 60 seconds to activate.
So that doesn't mean we can't quietly drop it while we act like we don't see them.
That's true. You could. You want to drop that teleport?
Sure.
Now let's talk about plan.
Can I
big
cast
secret plan.
growth on it
But what about
and make it go faster?
what about hatch?
I know.
Can't just ditch hatch.
So
well,
is
no.
this,
Didn't we cast? You cast this teleport at hatch, and we can go back to that teleport. That's what your new thing is, right?
Did you?
Did I understand
did you plant that? I gave you teleports that you can now activate,
Oh,
but
he would've
I
had
don't
to
know
put
if you
it
guys told me
there.
you did it.
Got it.
Oh, I see. Okay, he did a regular teleport.
Right.
Okay.
And then got the fancy new teleports.
That's right.
Yes.
So this teleport will take you back to Renlock.
That's okay.
But at least it gets you out of this area.
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
could stay there
say,
for a half hour.
We
and
can
then
wait till the daylight.
We can wait until the daylight.
Yeah, let's go drink.
Let's do that.
But when I do plant growth, does that speed up?
give me a luck roll.
Oh, no.
No.
10 or lower.
4.
Wait, do we still have Linda's inspiration?
Oh, I do. I never used it.
You never used it, right?
Inspiration is allowed on any die roll. And, as of new D&D rules, they literally mean any die roll, meaning you could use it on a damage reroll if you want.
Oh, shit. Wow. Okay.
I got a 10.
So close. The thing is growing fast, but these things move upon you.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
They already know where you are.
Yeah.
So I will say this. Pass Without a Trace is a great spell. It makes you silent. You guys, if you get into a scenario where you're running away and you want to try to take the hide action,
Okay.
Pass Without a Trace will still help. But it will not make you magically disappear while they're staring at
Wait.
you.
I cast Major Image.
What do you want to cast?
I just make it look like we are just a blank grass on the ground. We aren't here. Mirror. We aren't here.
So it's
Like
a
a
dexterity save, or it's a charisma save, right? Or a wisdom saving throw?
Do you want me to click it?
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, this is so long.
Oh, no.
It doesn't say it's any of those.
It's got to be something.
Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion.
Yes.
Wait.
Oh,
Your spell save DC.
Spell save DC.
A creature that uses its action to examine the image can determine it's an illusion with a successful intelligence against the spell save.
Okay.
This is 14.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to interpret this just to cut through some back and forth.
Great.
There are 40 of them.
Sure.
Some of them are going to figure out.
Great.
However, I'm going to let you buy some time.
Can we start to like
With the growth and the major image, give me another luck roll.
Okay.
We are buying seconds here.
Let me see. What
You
do
don't get any ad. What is it?
Doesn't matter. 18.
You guys, these things are coming forward. You cast image. You are casting growth. You are like, come on. These things, like, some of them stop, but others, they just keep walking forward. and you do hear them start talking to one another. One another says, "Caution," and he says, "Illusion." And one of them goes forward and starts touching it. And just as it collapses, you guys spring the teleport open, and I'm not going to make you roll for it. You get through just as these things come at you, and it
Woof.
zips right behind.
Does the portal close immediately when we walk through if we want it to?
Can we take the gnome with
The
us?
portal closes in about. We've done this in the past. The portal closes pretty. We said it opens for only a matter of seconds.
Right.
So yeah, I think we can narrate that they miss it.
We should take the gnome with us because we didn't get like any more information like where they came from. Where
I mean,
they
I'm
burrowed
fully
to.
in my gnome's arms, just being like, run.
Wow, this is unbelievable. Okay, he's
I
still
believe
under your
it.
control.
It's for an hour. It lasts for an hour.
Well, but there's something powerful trying to pull him back,
Oh,
and
I
he keeps
see.
rolling 2s and 3s.
Okay, great.
So he's still with you.
So I want to say that I take him with us, but I'm gonna like put him in our cell or something, so he's not just
As
like
we
hanging
jump
out.
through the
I can have my
portal,
zombie guard him.
I run for Renlock. If he is.
He's here. Whoa! What's going on? What are you guys doing back?
Do we have any way of
Did
tracing,
you already find the
do
piece?
we have any way of tracing portals?
What do you mean? Of course, you can just go through the portal that you just
No,
went through.
no.
What do you mean?
No. My daughter followed us in, and then was taken by some horned creature
Through a portal.
through a portal.
Tell me about the horned creature.
What do we know? What do we know?
It has horns.
I think it's a demon.
Wait, make this thing talk. Make this thing
Holy! All right, sounds like we got some trouble on our hands. If there is a horned woman teleporting around, her name is Eldera, and that's bad. That means she's after the journal.
Can you help me find
Eldera.
her? Do you know how to get her?
Look, Eldera's after the same thing you're after.
Right.
You want to find your daughter?
Yes.
I suggest you find that journal. I'm not kidding you. Now get back there.
Wait, we can't.
Why
we
not?
have to wait because more of my friend.
What do you
He'll
mean?
kill you and me.
You guys tell him that there's a zombie apocalypse. Wow, that is a really bad continent. It has a really bad one to start on.
Renlock, do we have any cells that we can put him in for now? Until
Yeah, absolutely. We got some cells. Do you think he's dangerous? He seems pretty friendly.
No,
we need
he'll
to get
try
him
to
to the
kill
cells
you.
immediately.
You guys absolutely get him locked up. He goes with you.
Are they silencing cells or like magic? Oh my god, what'd you roll?
A 5 this time.
Just desperate to break it.
So desperate to
Does
break
distance
it.
help?
He's
break?
so happy.
Yeah, it's so far from its hive.
But
I
it's
actually
also
look
growing inside
You know
of
what?
it.
I look at him since he's just charged. I go, what is controlling you and how do we help? How do we get you back to what you were before?
He opens his mouth, and a root comes out.
God damn
And
it.
it starts twisting until it forms a face.
Ooh.
Who are you?
Oh!
I am Sprout. Who are you?
The last of your kind to be untouched, perhaps?
Cool.
What are you?
I am retribution.
Are you Malar? Are we talking to Malar right now?
Malar was a weak, pathetic god.
Are you Sin?
What do you know of sin?
We know Sin was the god of the roots, the protector of the forest.
Oh yeah.
The one that took down Malar.
His body is torn apart by roots.
The self-destruct button.
Damn it.
I feel like we should have seen that coming.
He had that capsule in his tooth.
Yeah.
What is sin? Oh, sorry. Is sin God?
Thank you. We couldn't figure that out.
Religion check.
Everyone?
I don't
Anyone?
know
Yeah,
much about
everyone's
it. I mean,
welcome.
I've read about religions, but I'm not very religious myself.
I am shockingly not religious as well.
Only one
God, only one God.
Hey, she's enough for me.
If it's not Perry, it's not Mary.
But is
there we
sin
go.
a god?
How did your religion check go?
It's a 10.
No, you don't know much about it.
Yes, according to
we got told a story
wait,
about
according,
it.
according to Hatch,
13.
yes, sin was a god.
Can we use Bell
You've heard the name.
and say goodbye to sin?
I don't think we should be using it.
Oh, we shush.
Remember what happened to Jurakon?
We use Bell, goodbye, sin.
Red
And then
Lock-
I look at Zombie and I ask it to pick me up and I just.
Do we know any good gods
Zombie's
that
dead.
maybe could take care of? Could your god take care of sin for us?
Barry, oh, she doesn't like to step in a mess she wasn't made.
Okay.
Yeah. And honestly, she would counsel me to maybe you can't take back something if you don't know what you're doing before you take it back. You know what I mean?
Wait, isn't the god slayer Cirilla kind of like a god? Maybe she could help, or know a god.
No, just use Bell. Quick,
Oh,
done.
Well, the bell is in the Autumn Kingdom, right?
Well,
Isn't that where we
Yeah,
dropped it off?
Cirilla has it.
With
and
Cirilla.
She's the only one who knows where it is. And Cirilla's gone for 3 days.
I'm just not sure we've got a
God,
whole
still 3 days?
It's
We
been
got-
the
let's
same day.
We had
we were just at the library like this morning.
You woke up, you went to the library yesterday, and you woke up today and went on this adventure.
we had a gnome talking to herself into Bigglesby, tell us a story, and then a man what got ripped apart by vines. I just don't think we should be hasty in using
The bell.
god-killing bell before we know the whole story.
It does not
Well,
kill,
either-
only banish.
Either way, we'd have to talk to the god slayer Cirilla. What's her like title? Oh, we gave her.
That is her
but we
title.
wouldn't tie.
Oh, yeah,
It's
we-
Aura or something like that.
Yeah, we called her something
But we
else.
wouldn't call her that.
I think you guys would call her Godslayer.
Okay. But either way, the god slayer Cirilla has the bell, so like we would have to ask her for it.
Nah.
We'd have to speak to her anyway.
That's 2 days away, and Sprout, your daughter, is missing and in danger.
Yeah, but
Kill her.
Just kidding. Yeah, I think we need to get back to Hatch. I think Hatch is the closest one to figuring anything out.
Yeah, I feel like we need more information before we just wipe a gold off a planet.
Well, if we
A
go back to Hatch
continent.
with this information that we now know who may be controlling all of the gnomes, she might know more that can help us.
I just walk out of the room and go to a library and read about the god.
Our library.
Yes.
Your continent has never been connected here before.
What?
Your continent has never been connected previously to this continent. So there's no easily accessible information on this continent. You've already checked the Autumn Kingdom, and you didn't find anything on this continent.
Okay.
You found stuff on the desert continent, but no one's been here before from your lands.
Now, do we have that tulip port that goes back to Hatch's little hut?
You never told me you planted it. So right now, your tuliport will lead you right back to the attack where you just were. However,
Because he did a tuliport, but it was a regular one, and then he got the thing from Renlock. He never planted the new one.
he needs to plant the
So
new
we
one.
need to plant. We need to use the new. Do we
Yeah.
only have one of those, or is it like our
He
new?
gave you a new bunch of seeds.
Okay, okay.
You have a new fast.
So the one that we just
travel.
used is one of the new ones.
So we have a night.
If you want it to be, sure.
Yeah.
We have a night to
because
kill.
your old ones work the same way.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's rest. Let's go to sleep. It's been a very long day. At the crack of dawn, let's get up. Let's go right back and let's talk to Hatch.
And the crack of dawn's only like, I don't know, a few hours from now. It's already night time.
Yeah, we do not want to die.
Why do you look so worried?
Oh,
What's-
his
what's-
daughter's missing.
My daughter
His daughter
is
kidnapped.
missing.
Yeah.
And was taken by a demon.
I told you it was a bad idea to have her here.
I did everything I could to get her back home, and she
Yeah, I
wouldn't
do.
go.
Well, you should
Have
know.
you ever had a teenage daughter?
I was a teenage daughter.
So was I.
Not exactly.
I don't think this is the time to be.
All right.
Maybe you
You're
could
right.
tell us. Maybe
Listen.
you can educate us on who this Eldera is. Like maybe what her
All right.
patterns are like.
Let me tell you about Eldera. Your friends spent a lot of time with her. She is a demoness. She came from a world where demons and mortals got along. But her turned and sided with the enemy. And that was the last we saw of her. But if what you're saying is true, the only reason she is there is that she's after that journal.
Wait, did we lost audio?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I think it's back. I think Graham got it.
Yep. We good?
All right. Chat.
Chat, we good before we continue on?
Chat, if you know the story, if you already know the story of our plot, then you know what I just said. Eldera, he explains who Eldera is too. And he tells you everything you know. Is there anything you guys forgot about Eldera that you want to ask?
Like we don't know where she lives.
What does she
So
do?
the last you saw of her, she was standing against you trying to help the Baron Grudge. And that was because she overheard you guys say that you would never trust her. And so she decided it was better to, since her home was destroyed, she was going to rule Wishland. You guys put an end to that as well, and you don't know what's happened to her since. That was the last the other team saw of her, but she promised that they'd see her again, and that promise is coming true. Oh, I guess in an unexpected way with a new group of people.
That feels unfair.
So she's out. You are.
Didn't do that.
Listen, Eldera is extremely capable. She can portal at will. She can take someone with her. She is very hard to get your hands on, and if she is after that journal, Lord knows what she'll do with it. I'll tell you this. First thing she's going to do if she gets that journal is destroy Wishland, and everything y'all did and all those people y'all helped are never going to have existed.
Where? Wishland? What?
Who's that?
We'll discuss later.
Hour later.
I think for right now, it's best that we get some rest if we can. We have a very long day ahead of us if we're going to go and try and tackle that root god.
I storm off.
Oh.
And
Where do you go?
I just go. I go to my room, and I call, or
While you're there, you are looking at her necklace. You gave her this. You gave her this totem. It was the last thing you gave her when you left.
Yeah.
And the fact that she has turned it into her druidic source of power is heartbreaking, I think, to you. It means that it's the most important thing in the world to her.
and now it's the most important thing in the world to me.
It also means that she doesn't have her powers.
Ooh.
I get in contact with my ex-wife.
Oh.
I haven't put much thought into this.
How?
Do we all have telefans?
You must have some way to contact her.
Yeah.
Some druid way.
Yeah.
Some crystal ball or some shit.
Yeah. Some
Yeah, I'm gonna
leaf.
Actually, I am gonna. We'll make this cute. In my hand, I cast. What is that? Do you? It's just like druidcraft.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And out of my hand sprouts a little flower, just small, a small tulip. And it's like a little like bellflower. And I ring it.
Sprout, is that you? I should have known you always come ringing around this time of the moon cycle. Are you hungry for the cake again, Sprout?
What?
Oh no.
Oh God.
We're gonna take this back to one. We're gonna redo this. Sound speed. Speeding.
Giant, no, talk good, angry.
Bro,
No,
bro.
we're going back here.
Bro.
No, we're going
Sprout.
back here.
Bro.
Sprout, talk to me. Is this about Tula?
It's about Tula.
Did she go to you?
She's gone.
I suspected that she would go to you.
No, she was...
She has your chaotic nature.
Well, she got her contemptuous nature from...
She what? And you hear, boom, like things crashing. Did you hurt my daughter?
Not me. She followed me where she shouldn't have, and she was caught up in something she should not have been caught up in, and she's been captured. And I need your help.
Sprout, if you let a single hair on her head be plucked,
You can do this, Greg.
I will stomp you into mush.
Well, how about instead of taking out your anger on me like you always did, you just come and help me find our daughter.
Where are you?
I'm in Priome.
I'll come in the morning.
I kind of thought she was flirting.
He does maybe
He
hit
does
her up.
wanna be stomped in
On
the
the
butt.
occasion, maybe he hits her up at this time of the moon cycle.
Step on my throat, mommy.
Oh, Russ.
Sprout,
Linda.
are you in there?
Yeah.
I can only imagine what you're going through, and I just wanted to say I'm so sorry, and I will do everything in my power to help you find Tula. If there's anything that I can do.
I know you will. It's hard, you know.
Good.
No, it's hard to explain what it's like. I don't know. Her mother will be here in the morning, though.
That makes my heart jump more than I thought it would. Or my stomach.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
The other woman.
Well, that will be very good.
Yeah.
I know these nights can be very difficult, and some nights in college, in the school, I would have a really hard time sleeping because of my studies. And so my mom sent me this tea, and I'll just leave it out here for you if you want it.
Okay, thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
And I leave the tea in front of his door.
I just want to note that Leaf has fully turned the zombie into his pet. And
you only have 24 hours with it, Leaf.
no, but it actually says you can reanimate every 24 hours.
Okay.
So now when the bones like fall at the end of the day, he like places them nice and puts them in the dirt next to him and cuddles. And then in the morning he sprouts out of the dirt and then gets up and then he goes and then the zombie comes back to life.
Oh my god.
And then he like chops off a piece of his arm as like a leash and puts it around like his wrist or his neck or something, and then he holds it like it's a dog. And sometimes
He's like Michonne.
What
in,
have I
Walking Dead.
created?
Yeah.
What horrors have I unleashed?
My favorite thing is watching Greg just go, no.
No, Leaf.
So now I have people might want a familiar, but Leaf doesn't want that.
You have a gnome.
An
undead
gnome.
gnome.
That has been charred from the inside
That's
out.
taller than you as well,
Okay.
right?
Oh, sometimes he'll carry me, and I was like,
You guys zip, call it a
God.
night, and get some rest to get up early and get back.
Long rest. Long rest.
Long rest had. I'm gonna meanwhile.
Oh.
And I'm
Oh,
gonna rewind time a bit.
Oh.
Who wants to be Tula? Okay, Tula.
wait, is that your ex-wife?
That's
No,
that's their
that's
daughter.
my daughter.
Oh, the daughter?
Teenage daughter.
Oh, but mad.
She's
Yeah.
my sister.
I feel
Teenage-
like,
She's
I
my
feel like you
daughter.
would do a really good job doing this.
Yeah, this should be an easy roll for you.
Yeah, this feels-
Wait, is this like
She's like
Lauren
Lauren.
and half?
Yeah.
Okay, no, she's good-hearted,
like
but
half
she's
Lauren.
angry.
She talks
like
like
Yeah, half
Lauren.
Lauren.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
she's
talks like
good-hearted, but she's angry.
Okay,
And-
fine.
However,
and, like, her whole
I got
thing,
it.
her whole thing was that she really wanted to reconnect with me because I haven't been there. So she like.
Oh,
loves
and then
me
you're
a lot.
ruining it because you fucking suck.
Derek,
yeah,
got it.
now she's mad at him, but she hasn't been mad at anyone else. So she's been good to everyone else. Okay, now in this situation, Tula, you have been stalking the group for a while. You snuck through the portal. They went on a raft. You followed by foot on land, but you reached the city before dark, so you never even had a problem. And in the city, these things started chasing you. You screamed out. They were racing after you. You were running.
Sure.
One of them grabbed your necklace and you backed away, and you were in fatal danger.
Yeah.
And then a portal opened, and this woman came through and grabbed you and yanked you through another portal.
Oh.
And that's where we're going to pick up. Okay. And you tumble through. You are now like out in the forest.
Tears.
Are you okay?
No. No.
Are you? Did they hurt you? Did
I
they
don't
touch
know. Who
you?
are you? Don't touch me.
It's okay. You're fine. My name is Eldera, and I'm here to help you. Are you okay?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Oh my god, my necklace. Oh my god, my powers. I don't.
You're not like them, right? Your eyes are normal. You haven't been affected.
No, I don't even know what you're talking about. I was just being chased, and
Listen,
then
you're safe, and I will take care of you. You're a gnome, right? Or you speak gnomish.
yes, I
look-
speak it. But I'm partially. But wait, who are you? What do you?
My name.
Why
is,
are you?
my
Why
name
did you
is.
save me?
My name is Eldera, and I am an adventurer. I'm here looking for something, and I saved you because you are a young woman who was being chased by monsters.
That's. I mean, that's fair.
Are you okay? Did they hurt you? I can heal you.
I mean, sort of. They like scratched me, and then they kept trying to make out with me,
Did-
and then they ripped off my necklace.
Did the thing in their mouth touch you?
No, I did not let it make out with me. It was disgusting.
Do you speak gnomish?
Yes. Well, my dad's gnomish. My mom is giant, and it's really it's like hard floating between the worlds of it all. Like I'm really conflicted.
Listen. I am searching for something, and it's become evident to me that without speaking gnomish, it will be very difficult.
Okay.
I will take care of you, and you can be my translator.
I mean, like I can, but also just so you know, like I'm trying to. I was trying to like. I wasn't supposed to be here. My dad's here, and he's here with his friends, and they told me not to come, and then I still went.
Wait. Who is your father and who are his friends? Are they a paladin and a time mage
No.
and a dragon?
My dad's a druid, and his name is Sprout, and he's annoying as shit.
Thank God. I thought you were going to say I was eternally, canically connected to these other characters.
No, my dad's my short dad's with a bunch of other short people and things, and one tall one, and then a purple one, and
All right,
who
it
I
sounds-
think is trying to like move in as stepmom, and she is kidding herself if she thinks I'm going to call her anything in close into the vicinity of mom. Does
Wait,
she have a deep voice?
Be quiet.
Is she 6'9"?
Hold
I don't
on.
think so.
1 second. 1 second. Did you say your stepmother is trying to be your best friend?
She's not absolutely.
She's not even your mother.
I know.
I can't believe that.
No,
she's
she's
not
like
even
trying to date my dad, and it's
no.
really gross.
And you're just supposed to sit by and watch it.
I mean, we're kind of estranged. It's really difficult. He did try being a dad for a second, but I was like, now.
She unravels scroll.
Oh.
Would you like
Oh, God,
to
little mermaid.
punish your father?
What per se is the punishment, but do I get a benefit?
Well, it's completely up to you, my dear.
Here.
And do you get a benefit? Well, you do have to give me a little something, but let's be honest. What's a week or two of your lifeline?
You know what? I love scary glowing scrolls, but I think this one's a thinker. If he honestly, I'm not allowed to say this word, but if he pisses me off again, I'm definitely gonna hit you up.
If he pisses you off again,
How do I call you? I
well,
can like you.
We're friends now. We're going to hang out.
Do I just like scream your name into the ether and then you magically poof? Like, how do you work?
Well, have you heard of telefans? Poof. All right, back to the
She
group.
has a telefan?
She does
Does she
now.
just have, like, our numbers
Everyone who's
blocked?
anyone has a telephone.
I feel like we would have tried to call.
You guys gave her a telephone, I'm sure.
They're international.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call
the
Elder.
unspoken.
I was going to say, I feel like we would have called it. She probably blocked our
The
our
unspoken
numbers.
part of your job is selling telephones. that's what we do
We're
in
really
between the
salespeople.
camera time.
Fully door to door.
We're salesmen.
Phone sales.
You guys save people's lives, and then Renlock sells them telephones.
It's a
It's the
perfect
plot of
business model.
Twisters.
Perfect business model.
It's the plot of Twisters.
Oh, God. Sounds like a terrible
Oh
movie.
no! Don't tell me it's a plot of Twisters. We'll have to start over. Okay. Next morning, or did you have something you want to do?
As the tea sits out, just cold. I've just been pacing.
Do you sleep? No. No long rest for you. Everyone else, long rest.
Sweet.
And if you adjusted your armor class, readjust it back.
I don't remember how to do that, but I didn't do that.
Vic,
You go here.
you,
That's
wa-
my name.
you wake up at the palace.
I wake up at the palace.
A
At
palace?
Perry's palace.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, you're at Perry's?
Hello, hello, hello. Harry, my love.
Vic, you walk through Perry's. How did you describe it? You described her palace to me previously.
Yes,
I
and
didn't
I
take
do
notes.
remember it.
And I do
And
as well.
it's exactly the same.
It's exactly as you described
Yes.
it. And if you want to know, you can look at a previous episode.
Yes, it's on YouTube.
You go into her palace, and she is sitting on her throne of stars, which she has a throne of black stars. That I remember.
My cap that I'm wearing.
Well, Vic, very well met. How's your journey going?
Well, it's all right. Not many to spread the word, the good word, at the world I just visited, but I've sent out some pamphlets.
Vic, I'm trying to discuss the Everfold Journal with you.
Oh, right.
How is your journey going?
I actually don't know where to find that.
Vic, I have entrusted you with all the powers of my godly abilities.
Yes, ma'am.
I have chosen you to represent my perfection
Yes,
in the
ma'am.
world.
Yes.
And I have certain expectations, one of which is you can find a silly little journal.
And I will.
When, Vic?
All right. Have you got a hint for me, Perry?
Oh, Vic. You know I'm always here to help.
Cleverest creature around.
Vic, it comes to my attention that the continent you're exploring is a very dangerous one.
Oh, yeah. Dirt gnome zombie world.
Can I have that little weapon of yours?
Yes, of course.
Well,
Like
here's a
that.
little trick I found, and it's a little song.
Oh, I knew it.
And I'd love for my minions to come out and sing it now.
Oh, I love this part. Oh, little soot demons.
Penguin.
With just a little bit of love, I'll turn this weapon into light. I'll make it gleam so far and gleam so bright that you'll never ever have to wonder if your weapon can pierce the dark. It's a weapon that you can trust by me, Perry, your god. Now I shall have my minions tell you about what makes this weapon so spectacular.
Oh, really?
I'm not going going first.
Okay.
They're a little shy, you see.
It's a cudgel of the sun. It's a cudgel for everyone. It's a cudgel to bash in the brains and kill them. All the gnomes will be dead from the cudgel of
A cudgel of the sun. A cudgel of the sun. A cudgel. But there's one other thing that this cudgel has makes it special than all the rest. And before I tell you what, I'll have this little creature do it on my behest.
When you smash its head in, a dozen suns will shine. The more you smash their heads in, the sun becomes contagious for everyone in line.
It's a cudgel. Oh.
That's what we did.
It's a cudgel.
It's a cudgel of the sun. It's a cudgel of everyone. It's a cudgel of the sun.
It's a cudgel.
The more you bash your heads, more suns.
Now, Vic.
Yes?
Do as I request.
Okay.
Take this weapon.
Sure.
And use it to find the other pieces of the journal.
The cudgel?
The cudgel of the sun, Vic.
Of the sun.
Not quite. Hold on. We can do it better. Of the sun. Poof. Son. What do you say, Vic?
Well, all right, Perry.
All right, Vic, you have a new weapon.
A cudgel of the sun.
You can take whatever your old weapon was and give it a +1.
Oh, that's great.
It's
I love
also going to exude sunlight, and when you strike a fatal blow with it, it erupts in an explosion of sunlight.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Customize +1.
Give yourself a +1,
damage?
whatever.
Okay.
Whatever you're using, give it a +1. It should
Okay.
be. There should be able to find that, and then just this is something you'll have to remember. It has a sunlight property, which is not a common property in D&D, but it certainly will help you in this continent.
Sunlight property and fatal blow.
On a fatal blow, it creates a blast of sunlight.
But it also does sunlight damage when I hit with it.
It does sunlight damage when you hit
Yeah.
with it.
And on fatal blow, I like to call it my exploding star. On fatal blow.
Exploding star cudgel.
What about Perry's cudgel exploding star?
Perry's cudgel.
What is it called? A solar flare? Perry's flare?
Why don't you call it a supernova? Because that's actually what an
A
exploding star
supernova?
is.
It's kind of a frilly name.
How about cudgel of the sun?
You sit there talking. You're sitting there talking to like chalk drawings.
Yeah. Is that what you think?
Hi, Vic. I'm a three-legged child on a tire swing. Why do you
Yeah.
call the cudgel of the sun?
Well, that little swirling chalk mob that looks like a dust mote told me.
Call it what you like. Perry's given you a gift that will help you.
Yay! Thank you, Perry. I do. Before you wake me up, Perry.
Did you have a plus anything to your previous weapon?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you have a magic weapon now.
Yeah, I've got Cudgel of the Sun.
Yeah, okay, great.
Yeah. I am in fact wondering if you have any hints for how I can get that book for you.
Vic.
Yes.
Pay attention. You wake up. And as you're waking up, you're looking at, just by happenstance,
Sure.
One of the copies of Permissa's drawing was left at your room, and it shows the group looking out in an underground city and there's a hanging hive, and there is a gleam of light coming from that hanging hive.
At the bottom of the portrait, like a lipstick, XOXO Perry,
Yeah.
like disappears, and I'm like, oh right, right.
Perry by herself, she's like, he's special.
I'm tall, I'm
Sometimes he needs
strong,
help,
and
but
I'm devoted.
he's worth it.
I'll do what you say, but you've got to say it twice.
Okay, morning time. You guys, it's daytime. You feel like it's safe to go back.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Back to hatch we go.
Yeah. Mhm.
As early as you can.
Yeah.
Okay, he wakes you all up at like
Yeah.
6 a.m. at like 5 a.m.
Oh, I'm already
Oh
awake.
yeah, You see me awake, being like, "It's a hive. It's in the hive. You ready to go?
Oh, I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's go. We've each got something special to get.
Back to the city you will go. You can see all the signs of the debacle last night, but everything is gone.
I look for Hatch.
You also
So
see
we
some
have-
burrows
We have us
in the ground.
plus zombie gnome.
Oh yeah, I'm just walking around. We're holding hands.
You got zombie
Right?
gnome.
Us plus Drop Dead Fred. And
I love that movie.
Yeah. Anyone says anything against my zombie, that's Dunzo.
and then okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys
Good to
appear.
know.
The city's back to normal. You head back to Hatch.
Yeah.
She opens the door. And oh, they got you.
What do you know? Hi, are you okay?
I'm fine. I got back to my place. They didn't seem to. I don't think they broke through.
What do you know about sin?
Well, only what the old stories tell.
Everything you can tell us.
we have reason to believe that sin is behind what's been happening to all of your friends.
Sin did it.
Sin did it.
Sin
That
did it.
doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Sin was the one who saved us.
Not anymore.
I think something must have corrupted him.
I
or
feel like
her.
it might have been a bit of propaganda.
Or maybe the story wasn't what we all thought it was. Or what we thought it was.
Yeah, that's what
Would
I'm
it
saying.
would it be smart to go to the city and try to get more information?
Have you ever seen this hanging hive?
She stares at it.
Don't look at the hive, not what's in it.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
Is this?
blimey.
It looks so familiar.
But you've
Have you been here before?
seen it.
I've seen it in my dreams.
Oh.
Your dreams.
Yes. That's where my boys are.
Inside the hive. Oh, I thought it was going to be a book.
That's where my boys are. That's where my boys are.
Yeah, we've got to rescue her boys.
We find.
I forgot to ask. Did Broomhilda show up or did I?
Ah, wow. She sure does.
I forgot that
Who?
the wife was coming.
Oh,
The
the
wife.
wife. Her name is Broomhilda.
Broomhilda.
Okay.
What do you mean he's already gone through the portal?
That's funny.
Sprout!
Oh god, that's so good.
You just remember that you were supposed to wait for your
You're like,
wife.
oh shit!
I do just remember
Oh, you want to teleport?
Yeah.
Okay, she.
Oh wait, let's new teleport.
New tulip.
New teleport.
Nullaport.
It'll take you
New
right
teleport.
back here.
A new teleport.
A teleport plus 3,000.
Nullaport Beach, wonderful place.
Nulatula.
A new Tula 3000.
Okay, the new teleports, just to clarify in everyone's heads, the new teleport you would plant here, and now you can use another teleport to come here.
Right.
You have to use your old teleport to go home.
Oh, to do
Okay,
HQ.
Which
You
you
have
got
to
both.
create
We do
the
both.
network
We
with the
do
new
both.
one.
You do both.
We cover-
You-
Hatch's house. A
Yes.
new-
Okay. So
Yes.
now Hatch is your new teleport base.
Yeah.
And you can go home anytime you want. And you can now go to home, or you can go to Hatch.
Right.
Okay. To Hatch it to home you go. She's sitting there eating like a turkey, in one like gulp.
She does that thing where she puts the whole thing in her mouth
And it just
comes out. It's
bones.
perfect. All
Yeah,
bones.
it's
Describe
perfect.
her
all
for
bones.
me.
6'9".
We gave her a name, right?
Broomhilda.
Oh, Broomhilda.
Broom-
Oh, yes.
Broomhilda.
Broomhilda is dressed
Broom.
dressed
Hilda.
entirely in a dress made of brooms, which are connected to each other. There are at least 100 brooms.
So many brooms.
She has a traveling broom, which is the size of a tower. It's at least 15 feet tall.
Oh.
She rides on a broom, but it never lifts off the ground because she's too heavy. So she rides on a giant broom that
More of a skateboard.
that broom's behind her, like cleans up. Some people think it's very helpful. She's actually just brooming through the world. But it's a quick
I love it
broom.
when she comes to
It's
town,
a
she cleans
quick
our
giant
streets.
broom.
Fantastic guess.
She brooms her way. She had a hard time finding the spot. She had a lovely conversation with a rat folk, and she accidentally sat on a human and killed them. But that's behind her, and she's accepted it. And now she's found your place, and she's waiting for you, kind of crunched down in the bar because her head hits the ceiling.
Hi.
Hello. After everything you've done, you want to say, hi, where is Tula?
Well, she is been taken.
Taken by who? Sprout?
I believe this demon's name is Eldera.
You let our daughter get taken by
I
a
didn't
demon.
let our daughter get taken by
Our
anyone.
daughter was fine until she went to find you.
Our daughter was fine
Sprout,
until you let her come
you
find
are
me.
a loser.
So are you. And you're angry and bitter.
Oh my god.
I have a family that I have to take care of, and you wouldn't know the first thing about that. God, you're sexy.
No. I am feeling a little hot.
I wish I could quit you.
I need a.
I wish I could do it.
I need a charisma saving throw. Oh, nat 20!
Now's not the time, Sprout. Not the time for what you and I do in the and what we become together. Find her.
Come help.
You want me to come through a portal? I broke every promise I've made just coming to Priome.
Where's our other kids?
They're in the forest, where they always are, where druids are supposed to stay their whole lives.
Are they in the autumn forest?
They're
just
here in
the Autumn
Priome.
Kingdom.
No,
They're in Priome.
But didn't you?
She found a scroll of find kin, and it teleported her to him in the Autumn Kingdom, where he was at the time.
Why would you let
But he
her-
grew up in the forests outside of Priome.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
so
grove.
your adventure to Autumn Kingdom was quite recent.
Yeah.
Got it.
Why did you let her come find me?
We got in a fight, Sprout. She's a rebellious young lady. She got mad at me. She wants to live in the city with you. She wants to follow your footsteps. Ha! I said follow in your father's footsteps. Well, the first thing you're going to do is learn to be impotent.
I was never impotent.
Well, she didn't like hearing it. She said, please never say that again, Mother.
I do wonder why you would say that to our daughter, which is one of the reasons
I don't
we're no
have-
longer together.
I don't have
Are you
friends.
gonna
My
come?
children are my
you gonna
friends.
help, or are you just gonna sit here and complain?
You've never known what it's like for a female being a druid. And
What? Your arguing makes no sense. Are you gonna come help, find our daughter, or are you just gonna complain like you always do?
You want me to go to some crazy continent and stomple around trying to find our daughter?
Do you not want to help, or you just want to be useless like normal?
Oh my god.
God, I love
Persuasion.
5 plus 6?
Plus 6.
11.
Sprout, I'm going to say this one time.
Yeah, broom.
This is your fault, and you will fix it. If you don't have her back by the end of the week, you'll be hearing from me.
Oh, you always come around this time anyways, so.
If you weren't so sexy, I'd crumple you into goo.
And she disappears.
Back through the teleport.
Back, your friend comes. Hatch.
So, how'd it go?
She's not gonna help, but she never would, anyways.
Wife not come, let go. Let's go.
I don't understand. Did she travel to Renlock's just to say she's not helping?
She sure did.
Okay.
It's not that far of a travel.
I like that she pops out.
She lives in the forest
Her
right
head
outside.
just pops out of the portal.
Yeah.
It's honestly just down the road.
It's really very quick.
Hi, guys. Nice to meet you.
Plus, you know, I give a good broom into the road.
Oh my god.
Part of
Again,
my
they love it when she comes through town.
part of my druidic tasks is to clean up.
Nah. Okay. You don't
when
have the
it's
help of a
snowy?
giant and an undead and however many bears you can summon.
4 bears.
She says
Two
this
bears
is
there,
your
2 bears
your
here.
job.
Clearly. Well, all right. She's not gonna help because she's useless, like she's always been. So. All right.
Do you think that they took your child down below? Like they took mine?
No.
Are you sure?
I think this was something else, but we are going to help you get your kid back, kids, because I think the only way I can help my daughter is by helping you. So,
Are you really planning on going down there?
yes.
No one's ever come back.
Well,
Any help or advice you have would be most appreciated.
I've been stalking for a long time. Come with me.
She takes you to her basement where she makes tools. She's quite the craftsman. Yes. These take me. And she holds up this orb of light. These take me over a month to make.
Oh, that's what she threw out.
And I risk my life every time I get the ingredients for one. I can give you 4. There is sunlight in this.
Oh my.
If you use it, it will disable them. And if you use it directly, it will kill them.
She gives you 4 of these. She gives you a large vial of the root smudge that she put on you.
Okay.
This,
Oh, which I guess I washed off last night.
I hope you did. This, I believe, will help you stay hidden from them on your journey. And these should prove very helpful. She gives you 3 scrolls. 2 of them are Move Earth spells. This is a 5th level spell. It lets you change the shape of any earth that you wish. You can make a pathway for yourself. You can open up a hole in the ground.
Cool.
Okay.
And the 3rd scroll is an 8th level spell of Mass Invisibility that will let you pick any target you wish up to 12 to turn invisible. To use a spell beyond your ability is possible. Spell users only can do this. You have to roll a spell casting DC of 10 plus the level of the spell you're trying to cast. You get your DC bonus
Is
to
that
do it.
5 and 8?
So these are level 5 and level 8. So it's a DC 15 and a DC 18.
Oh, it's 10.
10 plus the level of the spell.
Okay.
And then you get to use your spellcasting modifier, which for most of you is probably going to be 7, 8, or 9 at this point.
Mine's
so
4.
Mine's 3.
Mine's 8.
Oh no, mine's 6. Spell attack.
Modifier?
Mine's 5.
Modifier's 4.
Do you mean our bonus to attack?
What's your attack?
Oh,
Plus 8.
plus 7.
That's what we're using.
Okay.
That's what I thought your spellcasting modifier is, but I guess
well,
that's
it's
your
modifier and then spell attack.
Okay, so we're going to use your spell attack.
Oh, okay.
And Well, I'll double check this because we don't need to do it this week. We're at the end of the episode. So Hatch gives you these items. When you want to cast if you want to use a scroll, so it's 10 plus. I'll go double check what it is, but you roll for it, and if you fail the roll, the scroll disintegrates and the spell does not cast. And if you succeed, the spell goes through. So you can cast spells above your level if you have the scroll. Scrolls are one-time use only, so if you succeed, the scroll evaporates as well. We don't use scrolls too often, so just giving you the basics of how they work. Okay.
So what if we summon a Xerox copy machine? Can we copy the scroll?
We'll find out next week.
Oh my God.
You guys are now well equipped and well informed about what you're facing, and you are intent on going underneath the ground.
Well, I had a question about going to the city, but nobody answered me.
What was your question?
Should we go to the city?
So
and try
she
to find
tells
more
you
about sin?
there's no life there. But
I know, but there might be like books or
there
something.
may be books there if you want to go research. The journey to the city would be another day. Yeah. Down the river, there's 2 cities. You'll pass a city on your way to get to the major one.
we're gonna have to face the Kraken again.
So we're gonna. Do we have to go down the river to go underground anyway?
No. There are burrows all around, and she'll show you a major.
That is not my vote, but I understand if I'm outvoted.
She'll show you a major burrow that's nearby, which is where most of them come out of.
Okay.
And she's happy to lead you there. But we can talk about what to do next week. We are at the end of our episode. Good game, everyone. The secondaries are.
Nope.
The Raven squad is running amok.
Raven.
There's no secondary.
I know, but
Roll
another
it.
animal. We have animals in the group.
Are we the bears?
The bears.
The bears. Oh my God, the bears.
Da Bears.
Da Bears?
Which
Da Bears.
group do I call Da Bears? 'Cause so many bears.
Or Dabs.
For B.
Bears.
Dab for
and then
short.
is the other group the bulls?
We'll
Bears,
find
the
out.
Bears and the bulls.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with us. We will see you soon. We'll see you back here at Alchemy Hour next Monday.
Bye.
Born from the stories whispered in dead of night. They burn our pages, but we're damned to survive. We flirt with dying, 'cause the fear tastes like wine. Heathens creep like demons in the moonlight. They hate our morals. We don't play by their rules. We live by a loaded die in this sick game. We're your favorite misfits and we're coming for the glory. Love to hate us 'cause it's scary that these rejects could be legendary. Come and have a taste, a tiny bite could poison your fate. You should know the brave, they don't fear the grave. We are the natural ones. The holy hypocrites are on their black thrones. We're righteous renegades who come for their crown. We risk a roll for our souls, and we raise a drink to soothe the sting that death brings. We're your favorite misfits and we're coming for the glory. Love to hate us 'cause it's scary that these rejects could be legendary. Come and have a taste, a tiny bite could poison your fate. You should know the brave, they don't fear the grave. We are the natural ones. We are the natural ones. We are the natural ones. The freaks are coming for you. We've come to play. Be careful what you wish for in the devil's game. are coming for